So
All right. Hello, Saturday morning group. I'm Charlie. I'm the DM for some icy adventures, is what we'll go with for what to call it. And we'll go through it and we'll do some player introductions. I was like, wait, who's okay? I got distracted by the chat. So let's go ahead and we'll start with Nate.
Hi, I'm Wyatt. I play a cleric. Spiritual weapon, go burr.
Okay. Next up we have Basic.
It's me, Basic. Basically, I'm just a little rabbit. Basically, an old man. Basically, a little bit sneaky, and basically, that's it.
All right. Bookworm.
yep. Hey, I'm Bookworm and I'm playing Bruce for Goliath Barbarian. Hey, who's in the middle of doing
I fight.
All right, and Heather.
Sorry, hi, I'm Heather. I'm playing Nil, the half-drow bard. For once, not a human ranger.
All right, good deal. Who would like to give a recap of where we were back in January?
All I remember is we're chasing a rat on a boat.
Yeah. We started, if I remember correctly, we started off the previous session by gaining a reward, right?
Yeah, like
Right, 'cause we finished
15,000
off in the
gold.
town.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, Cog was snatched from our grasp.
And this rat might have something to do
yeah,
with it, so we're gonna
This
kill him.
rat may have something to do with it. Yeah.
You guys are at two totally different locations, but
Yeah.
sure, yes, the rat has been
Someone
slinking
help me
around.
out here, then.
Yes, but yeah, we started at fire. She here after dealing with a whole ton of methods, got to the person who was supposed to deliver Nesnar's letter to.
Nesnar's letter, yeah.
Yeah, forgetting that dude's name we had to deliver it to, but it was pretty much ingredients on how to help his experiments, so what he stopped summoning the methods. He got the materials which were all in his house for him. Went back to the town. He managed to convince one of the town's leaders persons, forget her exact position. But he was the solution and not the problem. And I think we got a bit of a reward for the methods we did kill. Yeah, got back on the boat.
Yeah, I remember bartering about.
Yeah,
It was something like 15,000 gold, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was that.
I think you all are nuts. Okay, you all owe me that in real money.
So if it makes you feel better, we do have 3 adamantite bars and a dragon claw.
I do feel better.
For not having 15,000 gold.
No, that's essentially like one adamantine bar, 5,000 gold. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'd heard. That's what I'd heard the transition was.
Yeah, I mean it depends on the market, right?
I was gonna say,
I heard
don't
the
forget the most important thing.
Real good.
Nate
Nate
knows
you
about
want to
rowing
play
now.
D&D with us? Because I don't want to play with these fools. We'll do a one-on-one.
Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high.
Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
But yeah, after that's done, while we were getting on the rowboat to head back to our ship, Cog ended up getting got by the Lord's Alliance. And then I forget when we actually got back on the ship, but I'm pretty sure Neil ended up bringing at least White into the fray with what's that bloody kid's name? Rowan or
Rowan,
something.
how dare you forget my son's name?
Oh my god.
I haven't seen the adoption papers yet.
I haven't seen the adoption paperwork yet.
It's called Dingle and NPC, then we must adopt.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, Neil gave him 10 gold.
How many of Charlie's NPCs have you adopted, just as a question? Is it more than 4?
Does Sereth count?
Yes.
Yes. If you have to, if
Okay.
you know them by name, yes.
Okay.
And so does anything from other games. So Icewind Dale, that counts too.
So I didn't adopt it. No, I guess I did adopt Sky from Icewind
You
Dale.
did.
There's Lucian, Rowan. There's Sereth because I'm trying to date him, and then Lancelot and Curse of Strahd. So 5. Yes, it's more than 4.
There you go. You have a problem.
Yeah.
The Lancelot's not my fault. He belongs
This
to the
seems
rogue,
like
and I
a
take no
pattern of
responsibility.
behavior.
But
And
yeah,
you're probably
I
gonna
forget
adopt
ex-
the Lich. You'll end up being the one to adopt the Lich somehow, I'm
Oh
sure.
no, no, the Lich is ugly. Shawnee don't care. If he
but,
ain't pretty, I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah,
That is.
I know
really
what
funny.
we traveled for another day or two on the ship.
I met
Forget
a
what
child.
exactly.
I met an angry child.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that was Rowan. I forget exactly what else happened in between, outside of people still here. Annoyed or mad at Bruce for breaking. What's my old guy's name again? For one what Bruce arm wrestled and Brian broke his arm.
Oh gosh.
Not Magnus, what's rather Goliath. I'm breaking on his name, but we're still mad at him for that.
Well, yeah,
But we
because I
ended up-
mean, not that much time has gone in between, so yeah, they are still
Yeah.
pissed.
But
What do you mean? It's
yeah,
been a lot of time since we talked to those people.
Oh,
It's
yes.
been like
Yeah,
6 months.
Yeah, we ended up arriving at Arrowsburg or something during the
Mhm.
night, and we're anchored offshore because I don't like people rocking up in the middle of the night. And while we were waiting one night, we're attacked. We were all here. Bruce was punching it. Pistachio was stabbing it. I'm pretty sure Wyatt was
And nothing
spiritual
seemed to
weaponing it.
work.
Nothing worked.
Yeah. The punching or
Alright.
stabbing wasn't working, but Wyatt's spiritual weapon and Neil's told what dead was. Yeah, Bruce tried to bloody grab over a rat to choke it out when it transformed and ran out of the room. And I'm
Alright.
pretty sure that's where we're at.
That is where we are at. So we will go ahead and get started. So you all did just see, and you were fighting with what you assume could only be a were-rat, especially when it dropped into its rat form and skedaddled out of the room. We're starting with basic is up.
I love that. I love that here. Let me just kind of zoom in a little bit. We did, if I remember correctly, we saw them go out of the room, and did we see whether they went up the stairs or down the stairs?
Well, do you have dark vision? Because that
I don't.
You would
don't.
not see then. Like, you know, they went out
Okay.
the door, but you wouldn't have been able to see.
Sweet. So then I think for my turn, I'm gonna hop down off the bed. Boop. Just like that. Boop. Stop. Unclick, please. And I'm just gonna turn to everyone and be like, okay, so where are we all going? Are we running after it? Is that what's happening? Is that the plan? And that's my turn.
Okay. Way to deflect on your turn. Put it on somebody else.
Hey, if I can't see.
All right, Bruce.
Yep. Here, Bruce is going to assume what for rat's running outside, so Bruce is going to quickly scoop up for box what he's acquired and he'll leave a room and go out of it, which remind me is way out up the stairs here.
It is, yes.
So here Bruce will here mostly in the dark rush up the stairs and here
Okay, give me 1 second to move your token. You would
Yep.
be here. They are sleeping in their cots here, and then you have these stairs going up.
Yep, and Yeah, I don't think Bruce would be waiting too much. He won't be bothering to be quiet. He'll just he keep he keep running through, going up the stairs.
Okay, so are you dashing?
He
Or do you have...
until he sees he's for right. I only think he would be dashing.
Okay. You do not hear or
Yeah.
see the rat.
Hmm.
Yeah, he'll just keep on going then. And
Okay. So you're at
What?
40.
yeah, so he'll go another 20 feet
Okay, so
wherever that takes him, and what'll be his turn.
45, 50. Okay, so 50 feet is where you currently are on the map. So you still have
Yep,
10 feet
then
of movement, but you can pick where you were going with it.
Yep, I'll have him be up off the stairs.
Okay, so that would, like, you can't go... That barrier is a barrier.
Oh,
So right
I thought I was
now...
going up. I thought I was going up the stairs. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So
So
right
it
now
would
you're at,
be
like, the...
key.
Yeah, the exit point.
Yep. But yeah, that's where Bruce would stay.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, Nil is...
Nil's
not
spending the next
participating.
100 rounds. Yeah, putting on his armor because
crazy.
where rat teeth are
600
really
rounds.
sharp. Yeah.
Alright, Wyatt?
Run!
Oh, okay.
5, 15. These are stairs up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 20.
Okay, so you are here at 20.
Who's that guy?
So those are other members of the, Luskin delivery.
Did you see a rat?
Oh, so you're waking them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're asleep. I'm not waking them.
Yeah, they are...
They wouldn't have seen a rat. They wouldn't have seen a rat in their sleep. So,
Correct.
y'all dash.
How much movement have you used?
I'm at 40 right now, so I have 20 left. So I keep going. Will you move me to wherever
So,
these stairs take me?
I will, but you can't jump the rail, so I'm trying to see what movement you are actually at.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's the same, but a diagonal, and then a step forward and a diagonal, so it's 15 feet either way.
Okay. So 15, 20. Okay. You are right there. Anything else that you'd like to do?
I'm with Bruce. Bruce can't see nothing. That door is closed. Like it. Is there a rat hole that they could have snuck through?
I can use your passive, or you can roll perception for me or investigation.
Yeah, you can use my passive. 17.
You do not see any rat hole. You do.
Yeah.
You have dark vision, right? Yeah. So you do see that
Mhm.
that door is open.
The door is open. Oh, Keep going that way, Bruce. Fight.
Fight!
There we go.
All right. Pistachio.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Wow, bougie.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so you're at
So that's
15.
15.
Going
I'll
up
go
is
up
going to
here.
be 10.
25,
So you're
okay.
25.
I'm gonna go bump. Bump, bump. 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. Another 25, so I've still got 10 more feet of movement, and I'll go up those stairs.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be bottlenecked by Wyatt.
That's all good. What I'm gonna do, seeing them standing there, I'm gonna take. If you want me to use an action for this, I want to just kind of make a perception check and like listen, and like to see if I can hear anything specifically rat-like happening.
Yes, so I can use your passive, or you can give up your action for it. It's
Oh no, I'm
whichever.
gonna roll for it. I'll give
Okay.
up my action. That's not great. It's an 11.
Okay, what is your
So
passive if it's
passive
higher?
would have been better. 13.
Yeah, you listen around for rat-like behavior. You do not hear anything on those stairs.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Bruce.
Yep. Here, Wyatt pointed out for here door. Bruce is going outward door. And then here everything's still dark and all that.
Yeah, it's night. It is still dark.
Yep. Yeah, just wasn't sure how strong the moonlight and everything would be.
No, the moon does not shine here. We actually get rid of global. Help you all with that. Okay.
Huh? What? Now I can't see anything.
Well, do you not have dark vision?
I do.
Oh, you should be able to see.
Oh, I don't.
I can't see any of my character.
This character's a human.
If you don't have dark vision, you won't be able to see. Like, no one mentioned having torches or anything. We're just running and chasing.
We're just running.
Why is this person a variant human instead of a custom lineage?
Yeah, but
Probably because I don't like the custom lineage. I'd rather you just pick something.
Okay.
All right, what would Bruce like to
Yeah.
do?
yeah, Bruce would still be stomping down this way, and then he would, yeah, in the dark, look around, see if he can't see any signs of his body or rat.
Do you have
Would what be
dark vision?
he does not, so would be
Disadvantage.
disadvantage perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, is Neil the
What
only
a
one
bit-
with dark vision
I think so.
I think so.
and the light
but-
spell?
Yeah, that'll be a 5.
I mean, you're stomping around and making a lot of ruckus, but you don't see anything as you are running around in the dark.
Yep, what's his turn?
Right, Nil is still putting on armor.
Yep.
Wyatt.
Three.
All right.
I touch Bruce's shoulder. His
Bruce
his
is nowhere
shoulder-
near you.
Oh, is he not? Where did he go? He was just in front of me.
he stomped outside.
Oh, I heard that.
You-
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I put some glowy light on my shield.
Okay.
I think this character has a shield. This character has a shield. We're good.
And you grabbed that on your way out because you all were sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that 20 bright and then additional 20 dim?
Yeah. 20 bright, 20 dim.
There you go. You can see.
20
Oh my gosh,
feet.
I can see. No, come back.
Another 10 feet.
Okay.
And I see no rat. Do I see like a rat swimming in the water?
You do not see an icy rat.
Darn.
Rat cube.
Okay. Well, I used my action. I'll use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon another 10 feet closer.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
EOT.
where
Yep.
is your spiritual weapon? It's not up here.
It can move transiently up. How tall are these decks actually?
You're fine with moving it. It's not anywhere on the map, even though I know you had it. Was more what I meant.
It was in the room of bonkening.
Yeah, it
Okay,
might have been
so-
somewhere in my hammocks. I forget.
Am I 20 feet vertically north of that room from the arrangement of these deck layouts?
You would be like when you were on the stairs, you would have like in that room you would have been. You're a little bit south of it. So how far up can it go? How far can you move it?
It can move 20 feet.
Yeah, so you can move it into the room that Pistachio is in, moving it up
Perfect.
20 feet.
I just wanted to be on the same floor as me.
Okay. Because you would have been here. So that'd be right about in there.
Oh.
Well, anything else for your turn?
No, that's EOT.
Alright, Pistachio.
I'm gonna move myself toward the source of the light. So I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna come out here. If I can, oh, it collided with a door. Am I able to not go through that door?
It won't let you through the door here. Everybody
No.
else got
Oh,
through.
thank you. Yeah, not me.
Not you. Not the smallest one.
So and then I'm just gonna kind of stick right here. Boom. And I'm gonna ready my bow with an arrow just in case anyone else starts attacking. I'm gonna launch that.
Pop a quickie.
Yeah, pop a quickie. I have to step out, but that's gonna be my move.
Oh,
is
you're
shoot
on
stuff with
fast
arrow.
time, aren't you?
I am in fast time. I'm
Okay.
11:45 right now, so I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, Bruce.
Yep, Bruce. So here, looking around more in confusion, we'll go down the south part of the boat, looking for this buddy here, rat. Here, going out of the light. I'm pretty sure at this point, and another here action to look, listen around, perception disadvantage.
Why is it still dis? Oh, because you ran away from my light. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens.
I wish I could take that not 20, but it'll be another 5.
You are not seeing anything around here. You're not even smelling any signs of that rodent.
I'd be a little concerned if he was smelling some sounds.
I said signs. I thought. My bad.
You did,
Yeah,
and then you said sounds and then corrected it, and I just wanted to poke fun because it'd be funny.
Yeah, Bruce smells sounds and hears colors.
I can't tell if that's
Versus
low
off.
perception or high perception, you know?
It's sideways perception.
Sideways perception, true.
But yeah, that's Bruce's turn.
All right, Nill's still getting dressed.
Yep, Nill's still getting dressed.
Really committed to
Oh.
this.
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
am.
you're gonna take 10 minutes to put it on, and then you're gonna take 10 minutes to put it off, and everyone else will have gotten back to bed already.
Oh no, it only takes
1 minute, I think.
yeah, it takes 1 minute. I was actually just looking at the doffing and donning armor.
It
Thing.
depends on the heaviness of the armor, but yeah.
Yeah, because it's heavy, it takes 10 minutes, which I'm like, it's chainmail. Literally, you put on a padded shirt and then you put on the chainmail. I guess the gauntlets would be the hardest part, but okay. Plate
The
mail
greaves
makes sense.
separately.
So it comes with a set of gauntlets, it says, according to the thing in Madougal. Or to
Oh, but you have-
Beyond.
You have nothing covering your legs, no greaves, no van
No.
braces,
Nope.
not even a gorget. Ah, that's crazy.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's just switch maps.
Yep.
I pieced together a map for when you all decided to keep chasing. That would be there. Bruce would be down. He'd be here, I think. That is close enough. Oh, but it's not gonna. Okay. Give me 1 second. I wish it moved you all over. So we have Pistachio 25, 18, no, 16. Okay, I'm gonna see. Yeah, I can. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's so weird that it's you're late. So, Wyatt, you are up, right?
But
Sure.
sure.
Yeah, it is you. What would you like to do?
I will move forward 15 feet.
Okay.
I will move forward 15 feet.
So, and that is fine, but remember you all had direct orders not to leave the ship. So just as a refresh.
We did have direct orders to not leave the ship. Hmm. Hmm. Well, not leaving the ship's really gonna cramp my style. Okay, I won't leave the ship. So I have 15 feet of movement still.
Okay.
That is interesting.
My map?
No, sorry, I was looking at my character sheet, and for some reason, Beyond and Foundry have 2 different armor classes for Nail for some reason.
Oh,
And I have no idea why.
that is
Interesting.
interesting.
Hmm.
Um, by the way, Charlie, when you took us over to this map, Combat Tracker didn't go with it.
I know. I wrote it down. There's nothing that I can do to, like,
Yep.
there's no need to fix it. We can just circle through.
Yep, all good.
Yeah.
So I have all of my turn left and 15 feet of movement. Do I see Bruce?
He would be behind walls, so no, you would not be able to see him.
Okay.
This was a 5 minutes before project.
It's a very big place.
It's not letting me.
I don't want to do nothing, but I'm not sure what that something I should be doing is. I don't see any of my allies. Isn't the rabbit up here with me? Walking towards me? Where's he?
Well, your token should still have light on it, is it not?
It does have light on it. I just
So
I
you
don't
stepped out of the radius of it, it looks like, is what's happened. Oh, maybe it's because this... Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do it this way.
I can't see my friend Peter Cottontail.
No, you should be able to see him, not me.
That's what I thought.
It's because the way the map is. It's cutting you off where I didn't realize that would be a thing that it would do.
Gotcha.
Because the boat's a token.
The boat's a token? That's cool.
Alright, we got
Nice.
rid of the dock. The boat is just there. That should fix that problem.
Oh, now I see all of my friends. Cool.
But you would not be able to see Bruce. That still stands.
Yes. Yes.
Because there's walls.
Yes. Do you think we chased the were-rat off the boat? I call out to Peter Cottontail.
To the one person who stepped away.
Yep. The only person I could reasonably talk to at this point in time is gone. That's great. Great. I don't want my turn to take forever, but I'd like some advice, some opinions. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Ah, fine. I'm ready in action.
Neil can
to
answer for
cast-
the rabbit. I'll make Heather answer. Hasn't done anything
God.
in this.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm fine. I'm probably like just swearing as I'm putting this fucking. I mean, there's a chance. Well, I don't know how we're like docked far away, right? What are the chances the rat jumped and swam to shore?
Oh, yeah,
It
you're
looked
not
like-
on the map. So you're
Yeah.
next to the docks in this one.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, you just aren't allowed to leave. You're not in the middle of the water. Or
Oh,
ice.
okay. I thought we were still in the middle of the water. I didn't realize we actually docked.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can pull you over since all you're doing is getting dressed. But I guess you won't be able to see anything, so that didn't matter because you don't have a token. You can watch the stream, Heather, where you're getting all your points.
But it's so tiny.
It actually is pretty small.
Oh, there is a dock.
I think I'll ready to cast Toll the Dead
Okay.
if I see a hostile, or if a hostile interacts with a party member.
Okay. So, to clarify, does Magnus count as hostile?
I don't know.
Well, everyone's
is he
pissed at
hostile?
Bruce still, so everyone is still hostile on this ship in regard to Bruce.
If they have a hostile interaction, I'll do my due diligence.
Okay.
And then I'll move closer. I'll move up, back up towards this railing to cast my light as wide as I can.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Action, ready, action, bonus action, move the spiritual hammer that I have no control over. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Where are you wanting to move your spiritual weapon?
Just like the middle of the boat. Kind of like where basic is. Yeah. Perfect, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
EOT.
Okay.
And the digital sun returns.
You now should be able to move that token yourself.
Yep. Cool, thanks.
All right. Pistachio, you were up.
What I miss?
Really?
Where are we?
Nothing.
Oh, really? We're just on a bunch of islands.
No, those are docks.
Oh,
The light from those torches on the docks is freaking pitiful.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
zoomed so far out that I thought that your spiritual weapon was someone's mouse moving around.
No, that's
I
my
was like, oh,
spiritual
this is
weapon
so cute.
moving around.
Okay,
I have an
cool.
anime spiritual weapon now.
I love it. I love it.
We upgraded.
Very
Upgrades,
good.
people, upgrades.
So, and no sign of him.
No sign of the rat. I looked around a little bit, but we're not supposed to leave the boat, and I didn't want to do that without like a party decision.
We're not supposed to.
We're not supposed to leave the boat. We are under express orders to not leave the boat.
Mm. Sounds, like a suggestion.
I agree. It does
Yeah.
sound like a suggestion.
Well, I'm gonna
You
go.
can choose to leave the boat. I just wanted to remind you all that that was a thing.
I'm gonna go get Nil.
Nil won't come. They're putting on their armor.
Well, I'm gonna go wait for Nil.
By then, it'll be no point tracking the rat.
Yeah,
There's no
so-
point.
In 10 minutes, when Nil's done putting on his armor,
Oh man.
Split the
I
party.
really like
Split
that.
the
Like
party.
I mean, the party is split. We've already done that. I just like that I haven't had to do anything. Like you guys are just naturally making this happen for me. Thank you, I guess.
All right, let me get out here. I have no idea where we would even find a rat on a ship.
do we have a ship cat? Maybe they could help.
I mean, normally I'm good at finding vermin, but there's something with me just being woken up out of a deep sleep. I haven't had my coffee yet. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Can't help any of us. I have no idea what to do
You and me both, sister.
in
Like so, you all we can keep looking for the rat. You can choose to go talk to the captain. You can choose to go back to bed, talk to the captain in the morning.
people are asleep,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna turn to everyone and just say, I think that this may be a lost cause, and that we may just be screwed, as the kids say.
That is something the kids say.
I end my turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Bruce.
Yep.
Oh, is it not
Yeah,
Nil's turn? Darn.
But yeah, Bruce seeing no sign of a rat down there will his stomp back up to the here middle of the boat here. Wait, how long was that? 25, 30. And then he'll look here, look around again, and not seeing anything. Yeah, he will just stomp his foot and here and pretty much yell. Here, louder than you've ever heard him. Wyatt. He'll just yell. Here, in annoyance,
Fight!
and he would do thermal surgery to make his voice 3 times as loud when he says it.
True.
All right. Well, now the whole crew is awake.
Yeah. Yeah, and you would have heard annoyance from Bruce before, because he hates it when people runs, but never this loud.
Right. Well,
And
as
but
we
it'll be
yell,
his turn.
give me 1 second.
That's a lot of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You all woke up the boat. I've not even given everybody.
You all? I mean,
Legend? Sounds like it should be a movie.
Rogue legend.
allegedly, we all woke up the boat. They can't prove that yet.
They all just had a collective nightmare. All the same.
True. Happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm,
And by the best of us, I mean you idiots.
All right. Let's see where they go. So this one. Movement, so 15 to get up. 20, 30, 35, 40, 50. They are coming up with you all. You see as the door opens and out steps, Finch, one of the Luskin deliverers, and, Finch looks at the group, kind of rubbing their eyes, and is everything alright? I was enjoying my trance. Shouldn't you all be resting? You're gonna be traveling soon, delivering your packages, I assume.
That is a safe assumption.
Yeah. Yeah, we just all had a collective terrible nightmare and came up to get some fresh air.
Do you always bring your weapons with you when you get fresh air?
Yes, we need to make sure that no one takes them. Always got to keep them on your person, you know. I personally sleep with mine by my side. Can't can't afford to lose it. It's a dangerous world out there.
I didn't bring my weapon, just a shield.
Yeah, Finch points towards your spiritual weapon. I was talking more about that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not mine.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that could be anyone's.
I mean, I would assume it's one of you two and not the big guy, but it just seems
And
a
as
little
he's
unusual.
looking at it, it blinks out of existence.
Are you getting rid of it?
This
Yeah.
This ship is
But he doesn't know
haunted.
that.
Maybe I'm imagining things now.
True.
All right, Nil, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Putting on armor.
Oh my god.
You're really committed to that?
Yep. I'm assuming I heard Bruce, right?
Everyone heard Bruce.
Everyone heard
Okay.
Bruce.
The town,
I'm
the
just gonna be
town
like-
heard Bruce.
I'm just gonna be like, they've got it covered. I hope they can
I
see.
I don't think too much about in the distance where the town is. We don't see lights flicking on.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, I'm gonna stop putting on armor because now I just want to go watch the show. I think.
True.
So you're coming up?
Armor
Yeah, I'm
halfway
gonna
on.
give up on. I am gonna grab my shield though and one of my swords.
Okay.
I think I've only got one sword. Yeah, I've only got one sword, just in case.
All right, let me pull you back over. I really like that I can pull individuals over. I didn't know that until yesterday, I think, maybe, or it's interesting.
How much movement do I have? 30 feet. Do I want to dash? Do I really feel like it?
You might as well.
Yeah, I might as well. Just run up so I don't miss the show. So I've got.
Okay, so you're dashing. How much have you moved?
Yeah. So it was 25 to the top of the stairs and another 15.
Okay, and then another 5 to go up. So you're at 20. You said 25 and 15.
So plus 15.
Okay, so you're at 45.
Okay. So I'll have another 15 left.
Okay. This person is not there yet then. Okay. Boom. And let me pull you over. Okay. It might collide with walls. I can move your token if you need me to. That's the only thing with editing out this ship to make it work.
Down here because I don't. Oh, I see somebody now. Do I want to go through that door? Not really, because somebody's there. So I'm just gonna stand here for now and just kind of see what the hell people are doing.
Okay. You see as you were going, you would have seen them like along the way. You see one of the other deliverers coming out of the room. They look at you as you pass by going up the stairs. Is everything okay? Is something
I'm just
wrong?
gonna like shrug as I run by.
And they also are coming and standing on the stairs. They will then dash. We're gonna move so they're closer over here. Alright. Wyatt's turn.
I'm just gonna start walking away. I don't want to be involved in this
I
this
don't want to be
kerfuffle.
around anymore.
And then I'm gonna actually put out the light on my shield so people don't start come looking for me. And then I would like to take the hide action.
Okay, you.
I had
you
half
can-
a second where I thought you were gonna say, and then I would like to jump into the ocean.
Because it's no action to remove the light, and then
Yeah.
it's an action to hide, and it's about an action to cower.
A free action to cower.
EOD.
Is that your turn?
Yup.
Okay, cool. Let me go to
I
my turn.
will not be associated with this. I'm walking away.
My pride. Amazing.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
So you are coming over. You see as another one of the deliverers who's been woken up comes up yawning. Are we under attack? What is happening?
Define under attack.
The whole boat was just rumbling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm. So we may have seen a rat, and I think that just spooked some people.
You gotta talk to the kitchen about that. Tell them to make sure they're putting their food away. There's no need to get all bent out of shape. It's just a rat.
I'm gonna like show the scar where the rat bit me. I was like,
I
the little fucker bit me.
I think it was more than just a rat.
You
It's
need to
just
work
gonna
on
be-
your animal handling. As she comes up, I mean, she is not hostile, but I will let you decide. She does try to step around. No, would you let her step through your square?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any reason to block her. You
Okay.
haven't
Well, I just
done
yeah,
anything yet.
I just wanted to give you the choice too, instead of assuming I could move through your spot. Okay, she is actually gonna go stand here. Okay. Cool. Then our favorite is up next. He is going to have to get up. 15, 20. Yeah. Alright, you see as Magnus comes up the stairs and he locks eyes on, he He shrugs, though he also did not spend 10 minutes putting his armor on, so he is not as high, but he too grabbed his shield and a weapon.
Shirtless Magnus? Oh my gosh.
And he looks at you and, this group. Why can't you just sleep like everybody else? Okay, and that brings us back to the top. So at this point, are we wanting to stay in combat initiative, or are we wanting to go into role-playing through? What would the group like to do?
I think RP through. But up to you guys.
Oop. But I'm definitely channeling my divinity for Emissary of Peace. So I can add +5 to my bonus charisma persuasion rolls for the next 10 minutes.
I'm hiding. Don't look at me.
You were hiding. You were hidden.
Thanks for understanding.
Nice.
Okay, are we going with RP?
I'd say RP.
RP!
Might as
RP,
well.
RP!
RP!
Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead. You have awoken most of the remaining individuals who are here now and looking at the group. And what are we up for?
As was stated, we had seen a rat. It did not go well. A collective nightmare, if you will, of epic proportions. Tried to sneak into our sleeping quarters this evening and attack all of us. Have you all seen anything of that nature?
I mean, we keep a lot of food on the ship, so I've seen rats, but
No,
it sounds
no,
like
no,
you're
no, no,
describing
no.
something much larger and
Much
hopefully
bigger
more
than me.
fearsome.
Much bigger than I am. 4 times the size of me. I don't know. I didn't
That sounds like
exactly
a
see
bear.
the whole thing.
Did you see a bear?
No. I've seen bears before. I know what bears look like. Psh. Right? I think. Let me see. I'm rolling a history check for myself.
Do I remember how tall the rat man was?
You have dark vision, right? So you definitely got the
Yes.
closest. Yeah, you would remember. It was probably like in the 5.5 feet.
Oh, so he's like the same height as Nil then. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it was about as tall as me.
Oh, absolutely. And for the record, I have seen many bears. Okay? I've seen 20 amount of bears. So this was no bear.
This was no bear. Well, it sounds.
Also, does anyone have a light? I cannot see for shit right now.
Oh, I will cast dancing lights then.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm just gonna.
Bless you.
I'm just gonna turn on the light, just for ease.
I have no idea who we were even talking to.
No, that's fun. I think you would
That's
recognize
right.
the voice. What's the radius on dancing lights?
So it is 4 spears that shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. So I'm just gonna kind of like spread it out a little bit. They'll still be within like 20 feet of me and 20 feet of each other.
Yeah, so we're just essentially like floating fairy lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to recast it every minute, but it's whatever.
Okay, I mean that would get like a pretty good, because that's just one, so it'd get a pretty good deal of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, and they, like, upon being asked, they all have dark vision, but they would light the candles in the room, at least, at the very least, for those of you who are blind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These
Okay,
old
so
eyes
it
don't
sounds
see
like,
so well anymore.
was it a giant rat then? That's what that sounds like you described. Oh, I
Big,
don't know what you're doing.
huge, massive rat. Gargantuan in nature.
Are
Probably could have
you,
eaten me in one bite.
everyone roll a history check for me.
Yep.
Oh man.
Love that core.
That's a 2.
Here, Bruce got a 10.
I didn't do very good in history class. Okay, I'm too busy being. I was too
I
busy being
mean-
poor.
Your 2 can't be better than my nat 1.
I got
So we
a 3.
got 3, 11, and a 10, and a nat 1
Nat 1 for 4.
for 4. Look
yeah,
at us
and
go.
Bruce is. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you
Bruce is
actually
10.
your nat 1 beat me, buddy.
Oh,
So
I was gonna
I
say-
mean, I don't know that Bruce would be able to communicate it, but Nil certainly
No, he
would.
cannot.
You would know that this was a were-rat. You immediately associate what happened with being a were-rat.
So we were trying to downplay it because we didn't want to cause any panic on the ship. But so the rat we saw was a rare rat. So we probably want to find it pretty quickly. Don't want anyone bitten. Oh shit! I already told one of them I got bit, right?
Yeah.
You did.
Yes, you
Oh
did.
shit! So we don't want anyone else getting bitten.
Well, you are going to want to at least see the ship doctor about that, and we probably need to talk to the captain and at least make her aware of what's going on with this.
Hmm.
I guess we can. I mean, I guess that's a choice, but you're going to want to have people keep a eye on anyone who may have been bitten to see if anything happens to you. While you don't know whether or not that bite was enough to break through and leave any lasting effects on you. But I think this is your decision. I'm not one to decide, but I didn't see this creature that you mentioned, and as far as I'm aware, this is just a horrible nightmare that I'm having to endure on this ship with each of you. This is Magnus
Yeah.
talking.
agreed.
Yeah,
This is a terrible nightmare.
I'm sorry for our presence. I'm sorry I exist. But yes, I'll make sure anybody. Shit, I really don't want to go see the doctor because I don't want to. I want to stay in denial as long as I possibly can.
Denial is a place in Africa. You shouldn't go there.
Mm.
Go to the doctor.
Go one. Go one.
Thanks.
If you all have
Thanks,
been
man.
looking around, I think it's safe to assume that this creature has somehow gotten out or is gotten into a hole of some sorts or whatnot. I don't think there's any reason to cause panic in the middle of the night. It seems it was only after you all.
I
Mm.
have a question. Has this not occurred previously on this ship? Is this not a thing that you've encountered in your previous Luskin deliveries?
Well, you know that when you take on delivering a package that, well, you are taking on the baggage of that package, and so, I mean, yes, things have happened. Can I say I've been stalked by a rat or werewolf or anything. No, I can't think of a time that specifically has happened, but have I had to fight my way to delivering a package? Most certainly I have.
But specifically, the were-rat problem is not an issue on this boat, you're saying. Okay, well, I guess maybe it's best that you all know that this is a thing that we're having to deal with, because then you can keep an eye out in case anything happens. We wouldn't want, you to get into a compromising situation.
Are you wanting to wake the captain right now?
Well, no, we can tell the captain later, but at least you know.
Yes,
Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it, and I guess I can take a look around and see if I notice anything before I head back to bed.
I guess what I'm saying is, you're welcome for waking you up and keeping you out of mortal danger.
You're just a smart little bunny, aren't you?
Yes, yes. When you get as old as I am, you get pretty smart.
It must be those big ears.
It is.
It sure isn't that tiny brain.
It is. It is.
Well, I will take a look around and see if I notice anything. Maybe one of you should look for rat droppings. So they poop as they move around. Isn't that a
I think
thing
you're
that rats
thinking
do?
of flies. I think that's flies. Well, yeah, we could look
probably
for
all the
rat
same.
droppings. They're probably all the same.
It's all the same.
All
Well, I will take a look downstairs, but I am off back to sleep. You can't always wake up this handsome without all the rest that you need.
Press X to doubt, but okay.
Damn.
Is Wyatt still hiding?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyone else that? So you do still have the 3 up. They look like they're getting ready to turn and go back down as well. This one here is I'm performing tomorrow, and I just need to make sure I rest before my big performance.
Yes, we'll try to keep it down this time.
I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
We'll only scream a little bit.
Have a good night.
I'd prefer you didn't scream at all, but okay, just maybe whisper scream. I think that's a thing that you can do when you're trying to preserve your voice.
Have they left the top deck?
So far the bard that never had a name and Magnus have left. The other 2 are still there. So Finch is still there and Seraphina is still there.
There's people still on deck. I'm still in hiding. It's a little cold, but I'll stand.
Gonna kind of go stand over by Nil and wait until they clear of earshot.
Well, suppose we should this is Finch talking. I suppose you all have this handled, then we can go back to sleeping.
We're good. We're good. We'll just clean up here and make sure everything's ship shape. You all have a good night.
Try to keep the loud one more reined in. We don't need
no
those
promises.
disturbances.
No promises on that. We always try to keep them reined in, but well, despite our best efforts, you're awake. So
well, all right. I mean, I actually don't really need any more sleep, but I enjoy the rest when I can get it.
Elves.
Yeah, what say you about elves? That we are superior? You're right.
See, this is why Neil has a problem with elves. That and all the baby daddies always leave.
Oh my gosh. All right. They have gone down.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Nil and just say, you really probably should get that checked out if if that thing was what we think it is.
Really don't want to. Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We can do
better to
that in
get a
the
head
morning.
start on it if it is something serious.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have it checked out in the morning. Um. Were you? I know. So what about? Do you know if you and Wyatt were bit by the thing or not?
I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm at full health, so if no one
Okay.
remembers what I have, I don't either.
You were not bit.
Yeah, yeah, Bruce will come in and hearing talk about being bitten and injuries would just show off his.
Okay.
Would
Well.
he show it proudly like it's a battle scar that he's earned?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. You both need to go get that checked out. That's not good.
We can deal with it in the morning. I mean, I doubt, I'll be a rat by morning, so I'm sure there's time.
I sure hope you won't be.
I mean, my life could be easier as a rat.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but
Yeah, I mean, rats don't, have to deliver mail, so that would be great. You could just,
yeah.
stay on the ship and hang out. Do your own thing.
Oh boy.
All right. Anyway, sorry, it's kind of a bleak thing to say, but I'm gonna
Oh
go
wait,
back to bed.
where's
Okay.
White? He's still in hiding, right?
Yeah,
I don't know where he went. He just walked away.
Oh. Oh, so he was up here, right?
Yeah.
He was up here, and I have no idea where he went.
Okay. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna quiet shout, Wyatt, you can come out now. Ollie Ollie oxen free.
I feel Wyatt would hear that with his passive of 17.
There he is. Here he comes.
Bookworm, did you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hearing talk about turning into rotten or that. Bruce would just cock his head a bit and look of confusion on his face. He'll just go.
Oh,
Paul?
Um.
All right, so
That
are
is
we
a
going
tomorrow
back to bed?
I'm gonna go back to bed.
I'm gonna check my shit first because I realized we just left all our stuff down there. We didn't find the rat, so I'm just gonna double check all my shits there.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Well, before you roll, I just won't look. I'm not looking at your roll.
Okay.
How detailed would you be at your search of it?
I mean, probably not too detitled.
Okay,
Because
so we'll just go with what you rolled then. An 11 is what it was. I was asking because if you were gonna be meticulous, I would have given you advantage on it.
Oh no.
So, yeah, you kind of rifle through your stuff. Is there anything in particular you're looking to see if it's gone missing?
Just realized. So I'm definitely gonna make sure my armor's there because I left it behind.
That rat
I
didn't want your
assume-
armor.
Yeah. I didn't have any packages on me, so that's fine. I would have had my amulet on me. So no, just my basic stuff in my backpack. In my armor.
Yeah, you go through and you don't find anything out of the ordinary or missing from your stuff.
Okay.
Who is carrying all the packages?
Oh, they're split. Right, Wyatt
Yeah.
had some. I had some.
Yeah, I was just looking back through the notes before, and from what was in my notes before, this was when Cog was still with us.
Cog
Yeah,
gave them
wouldn't
to
it-
me.
Yeah.
Yes,
Whatever
Okay.
cog tag I have.
Yep, so the wooden box what we're delivering for Dragonbite, he is held by Wyatt. For our letters being delivered. Here the cursed dagger from Venafar is held by Wyatt. There's a dragon artifact in a small metal box from McCaff, that's being held by Neil. Here the Shadowdale Brandy from Rue is being held by Pistachio.
Mm-hmm.
And half of a sending stone from Velric Laffen is also being held by Pistachio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Nil's holding something?
Yeah.
According to the notes I took a while ago, yeah.
Wait, which one am I holding? Put that in my
Client,
note.
McCaff, package, a dragon artifact stored in a small metal box. Want to be careful with it. And it's to be delivered to Reggie, located somewhere in what 10 towns. Last location was Hunterstone.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I did not write down that I had that. I think I was just so annoyed about not getting handed the letter, I forgot what I was carrying.
Yeah, which you ended up getting the letter from Bruce later anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still annoyed Nesnar didn't give it to me. Fucking elves, man.
Fucking elves, man.
Well, considering I completely forgot about it, and Neil only has average intelligence, and I would like to think I have average intelligence, there's no way Neil remembered he had that, so, would he have seen that in his belongings?
Yes, you would have seen that in your belongings.
Okay. Neil has. Okay, so we're good there.
Yeah, and it does not look to you at all that anyone came back in to this room. So that would have been a really great idea for the DM. Missed opportunity
would.
right there.
Yeah.
Would the alarm have gone off?
The-
Or no, we don't have an alarm.
You
'cause
don't
that
have
was,
the alarm.
That was Cog.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
No, I was gonna say the
It was,
closest you
Nil
had
is our
was
alarm
Nil.
on the door.
Yeah,
and
sleeping
that
in
did
front
go
of the
off.
door. Yeah,
Yeah.
That went off.
Nice.
All right. Anything else for your evening before you return back to sleep?
I'd like to level up.
I'm sure we would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce will be going back downstairs to bed, or sudden looking.
Yeah, trying to think. Did Lucian ever wake up when we were fighting the rat?
Like
Is Lucian still...
Lucien is like comatose with the book is where
Okay.
we've kind of left with him.
Okay. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
he's still there.
Yeah,
And he's still alive.
there. I do a medicine check on
Alive.
that.
Ah, shit.
Alive.
Oh, wait,
is
I'm
good.
proficient in
Has it-
medicine. We're good.
Yeah, with Lucian, hasn't Bruce just been acting as his off button?
Ka-thonk.
You get a very thready pulse as you check on Lucien.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Then once everyone's in the room, I'm definitely going to take my spot sleeping in front of the door again and just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
The real question
I'm
is
gonna-
you're not checking on your son?
You know, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, I am going to go check on my son first.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I assumed if there was an issue, Rowan probably would be in our room, but you're right. I should go check on Rowan.
Are you going to be loud about it, or are you trying to poke in just see if he's there and
Yeah,
not
poke
wake
in.
him?
Yeah, just see if
Okay.
he's there.
Stealth, but you don't have to roll at disadvantage because you're not in armor.
Oh, yeah. Would you look at that?
Huge.
Ah, shit.
Huge
think
flat
so.
roll.
No, I've got
That's-
+1.
It
That's
could've been
passing
worse.
on average.
Yeah, I mean the kid's like honked out. You all have given him the safety of a room. Like he is good to go. You open the door normally, not loud, not quiet, just opening up the door and peeking in, and he is sleeping. A little snore comes up, but no disturbance from him whatsoever.
Okay, so that means the rat didn't come into his room, and that's kind of all I care about. So yes, now I will take my customary position at sleeping in front of the door.
All right. All right, the group goes to sleep. You all can have a long rest if you need that. We'll just say it was early enough that this happened that you all can long rest.
That means I have to go.
My spell
to the
slot.
thing with
Yay!
Bruce.
I don't know what spell I used last session, but apparently I used one.
I used one too. Don't worry.
Hey, doesn't it feel nice though to be able to long rest, like frequently, Heather? Because when's
Yeah,
the
I
last
know.
time you've got one of those in on Tuesdays?
We just got one recently, right?
Yeah,
After
you
like
all finally
9
got
sessions.
yeah 9 sessions and you just got one.
Oh my gosh.
We're playing
That's great.
playing it hard. It takes them three nights to get a long rest.
Oh my gosh.
But we're not playing it hard, like as hard as it could be. Suppose 7 is the gritty way of going with it, so I did 3. 7
Woof.
seemed like I'd killed them.
I know, especially since we don't have like a dedicated healer anymore.
Can't even imagine being a caster in that instance. Do you have to do like 7 consecutive days? Or like 3 consecutive days of
So,
resting?
Instead of a long rest at night, you get a short rest, except for every third night, which is a short rest, right? Which is the long rest.
So the way that it is in mine is they get a short rest for like the typical long rest time, and then it's 3 days of like low activity. Like they don't have to just be resting or doing downtime. They just can't be like running around crazy, and then they get the long rest.
Word.
But the
Yeah.
where it's taken from, it's 7 days of downtime.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
I've
like-
learned.
that's
We would
so
never,
gritty.
we wouldn't progress. Yeah, we wouldn't progress though. Like, so I'm
because
just
everyone would be
more or
like,
less
"Hey,
going
take a
with.
week off, everyone."
Mhm. But I mean, it is very realistic. Like, if you think about, like, if you were hiking around and like fighting shit and stuff along with hiking, like, and you come back, like, it
Yeah.
would take you a week to recover at least from
Mental
it.
health awareness. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. It is morning. You can smell breakfast being cooked on the ship. You can hear people moving about. What would you all like to do?
I'd like to try
I-
to teach Bruce a new word.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal Bruce from you first so we can go see the doctor.
I guess.
Because
Bruce, your word of the day is doctor.
No. His word of the day. His word of the day is meat.
Your
Meat.
word of the day is thermometer.
Bruce was already drifting towards wherever food was and what would have been before Neil stops him.
Yeah. So Bruce is moving towards food. Nil, are you trying to interrupt him from getting his food?
yes, he can have that later. Or you know what? He can take it with him. Get it to go, and we'll go see the doctor.
Get it to go. Pistachio's gonna come with you guys. And just like tag along.
Oh no.
All right.
Yep.
Ew.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah, but I
safety
need
of the party,
silence.
he wants to know.
Why can't I be a spellcaster?
Yeah.
Oh wait. How long does this
Yeah,
last? A minute. Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep on you the first chance I get when
I love it.
the diagnosis comes up
On who?
on Pistachio. He can know your diagnosis. He's not gonna learn mine. If I need to lie about it, I will.
I love it. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, but Bruce being told by Neil that he can take his food to go would just smile
Go. Huh.
and and go and grab
Oh.
the food.
All right. Yeah. So you all. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at Wyatt's spell list. I got distracted.
Why are you looking at my spell list, perv?
Why you
Alright.
peeking?
Well, so I knew if you had what I was gonna say.
I got plenty of spells.
I see that.
I got spells for days.
Yeah, you all go up to the doctor, promptly named just Doctor or Doc. You come in. He
Doctors
is
do that though.
yeah, he is a very quirky little guy. Big glasses, Einstein hair, because you know me and descriptions really bad.
Oh God,
He's a
Cog's
little
back.
guy.
Yeah, he's basically Cog but with white hair. And maybe a little bit taller and bright
He's
blue eyes.
friend-shaped. Yay!
Notice me, senpai.
As you all come in, he welcomes you in. It's very clear, like he doesn't get too many people coming in, especially like when they're docked. I mean, especially for anything besides, you can see is all kinds of like buckets lining the room, you know, seasickness and things like that. And he, name's Doc. How can I help you all? What brings you in? Are you all getting ready to go and explore the town?
Yes. So I'm gonna like push Bruce in front of me first. We'd like you to check something out for us real quick, Doc.
All right. I just
Yeah.
is it anything too gruesome?
No. Bruce, show him your cool new scar.
Yeah, Bruce, while still eating with one hand, will just gesture to where Rat beat him with his other half.
And where are you gonna have that be? Where do you think you took your bite?
I imagine it would have been somewhere sort of on like the arm, upper
Okay.
arm.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, and the doctor is quite a bit shorter than you, and so like, because I imagine Bruce at first is just like pointing, and the doctor is like trying to, and you see as he moves, obviously he's been in this predicament before, so he moves like a chair. And it's like a modification of the chair to kind of be like a step stool, so it's like a chair, but then there's a like wooden box on top of it, and he like climbs up and he's standing. The chair that like as he's like leaning in, starts to begin to fall over as he is, and he like steps back real quick, and I always forget that part. Big fella, come closer. And he motions for you to be the one stepping towards him versus him leaning towards you.
Yeah. Bruce would move over to him, lying down, kneeling down if he has to. Yeah, imagine he's used to what sort of stuff enough with Cog, dealing with Cog.
Yeah, that is true. He looks and yes, he's been bitten. That is clearly a bite. Can you tell me more about what may have caused this?
Where at?
Oh, you just like let it out what it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like Bill's like completely distressed at this point because he really doesn't want to admit to himself he's been bit. And what the potential consequences could be.
okay, well, how many of you had to deal with this sort of thing before?
No.
So here's the thing. I just from looking at the bite, I can't tell what the outcome may be. Some people, they could be bitten, and if it didn't go in too deep and hit the bloodstream, then it's quite all right. But other people, it they get bit, it goes into the bloodstream, and then they start noticing different things, like their senses heighten, matching whatever it was that bit them. So I would recommend my services that I have, that I can take care of this for you, or if you have somebody, I know you are adventurers, so you might have someone who could do this for you, but you need somebody to remove the potential of this curse.
How? I'm so sorry, Doc. How does one do something like that?
Well, if you have someone who can cast spell, then it's as simple as casting the spell. So I'm able to do that for you all, but it is 110 gold.
And if we were to not have that money, are you saying that now these people could be cursed to a life of
A were rat is what you said. They could be
lycanthropy?
rats. Yes, exactly that.
Ah, I see. Okay, I love capitalism. Okay, great. Great. Well,
So
it's
what
up
are
to
the
you guys.
chances Bruce will give up his gold for this? Because I mean, Neil has 52 gold on him according to my Beyond sheet, so I definitely pay his half of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And
yeah,
Neil's
110
just
a person.
oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. He'd pay half of for Bruce, and Neil's just gonna take his chances.
Yeah, yeah, for most of what explanation, Bruce's would have been, yeah, half listening with just a sort of blank expression on his face, like only getting every sort of fifth word.
Mm.
He doesn't fully get why this is a big deal.
Hmm.
Can Neil tell that Bruce doesn't quite understand his predicament? I guess our
I would,
predicament, but it's all Bruce
Uh,
in my head.
you need me
I,
to explain it like he's a child.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah. He kind of scratches his head trying to think, how do you explain this, and then he like points at Bruce and, you, Bruce, become big, wah, and have to leave friends.
You're not selling it.
Oh, I know.
He
Oh,
loves
wait.
that
I know.
idea.
I know the perfect way to explain this. You, Bruce. You big, right? You rat. You small. No fight.
here, Bruce's eyes will just go wide at that. Yeah. Yeah, like big. Yeah, not gonna do a feel, but like big nose, shaking head no sort of thing.
There we go.
Um, is there anyone else who would maybe not charge us such a steep tax in order to, have some kind
Well,
of life-altering spell cast for them? Or do you have a payment plan, perhaps?
I do not have a payment plan, and I can tell you this: you all have are in the Dale region, and supplies and things have been short. So my cost is actually cheaper than if you were to ask around and ask others to cast it for you. Now, is it as cheap as if you were back in Luskin? No, it's not. It is a little bit more, but I do assure you, you will not find a cheaper price outside of like somebody official. You won't find anyone willing to go for less.
See.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you say that, the deal is kind of shit.
Yeah, so like in the minimum experience that I had running Icewind Dale, like the resources are very scarce. It's basically Curse of Strahd but winter without vampires.
Yeah, you don't have sexy Strahd. You just have shitty owlbear lady.
Yeah.
And don't forget her trolls, her ice trolls.
Mm. We didn't get that far. I'm just glad,
I didn't like
glad
it.
you don't have to. I'm just glad we didn't have to finish the nil for speaker storyline because that was not going to happen.
I don't know why you were the one that got nominated.
Because I had the highest charisma.
Oh yeah, that's why you got nominated.
And yet they still let me talk even though Nil could not roll for shit.
Nil, do you think that Wyatt maybe would know how to fix this with magic? No, he knows magic.
I mean, we can ask. Yeah, we can ask Wyatt first, and if he can't, then we'll just come back and fix Bruce, because I feel like Bruce would be the bigger problem if it were to happen to him. You know,
Yeah.
just to be on the safe side.
Yes, yeah. Let's go with that route. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Um,
Are
Doc, do
you
you
not
have?
needing my services then?
Well, I was going to ask if you have just do you just take walk-ins or do we have to make an appointment for later?
Nope, you are able to come whenever you need.
All right, I love that. Thank you. And you're always here.
Open
You
office.
just hang out here. Amazing. I love that. Yeah, maybe.
You might want to make sure the captain knows if this happened on board. I'm assuming since I haven't seen you, it either happened back at Fire Shear or in between.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll.
That's our next stop after our friend.
Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that post haste. Uh, do we? Where do you want to go?
Definitely go to Wyatt first.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I feel like where Rat is our biggest concern.
Okay. You all go back down to Wyatt.
Yep. Num num. Num num.
Wyatt, question.
Mm.
Do you have the magical knowledge in order to disperse the curse of the were rat?
Well, my priest training book does have the remove curse in it. I'm just not talented enough to cast it yet.
Ah.
It is a higher tier of spell.
How 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 long do you think it would take you to learn to do something like that?
Hmm. It is only the next tier up, but I feel like I just unlocked tier 2 of spells.
I see. Yeah, so you it's still some learning to go.
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know. At the pace we're currently going, 6-8 months.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe then it's a little too late. But it's good to know that, in the future, if we run into were rats, you're maybe a possible resource depending on the time frame.
Yeah.
Uh, great. I don't have any other questions.
Okay, well I'm gonna go back to my breakfast.
Enjoy.
wait.
It looks
So does
good.
Bruce have his money on him, or is Wyatt taking care of Bruce's money?
Oh, I'm holding his money. What's up? Do we need to spend it on something?
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Okay, let me see. I have 174 gold.
174.
Uh-huh. Or 172. 78, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right, because you've got Cog's gold as well.
Yeah.
So
lot of money floating around in my pockets.
because I want to make sure I have gold on myself just in case we need it. So how much gold do you think would be a minimum? Like 5?
I mean,
It's like
five is like a month's wages to a peasant, so.
Okay. So we need 110 gold.
No,
And
we
I
need
Oh my
can-
God.
220 gold.
We need 110 gold.
For why? What's up?
We need 220 gold.
Just as a precaution, because, Bruce was bit by the were-rat. We just want to make sure he doesn't become a were-rat.
Well,
You were
here-
bit as well. I can see it right there.
Hear me out on this possibly evil plan. And then he's gonna kind of speak very quietly and lowly so that no one else hears. what if we paid the money and then somehow, got it back soon after?
I'm not capable of those kinds of
I
actions.
have friends that are.
God, you're gonna rob the doctor?
You got friends on the other side? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm anti-capitalist, and I think withholding medical care to those who need it is a crime. So yes, I would not mind procuring the money that we'd paid back. What do you say?
Okay.
200. I have 57 gold, I believe.
And we need how much in total?
210.
Oh, that'll be a lot, but I think we can
Yeah.
do it.
220.
Is it not
Oh, sorry,
220?
220. Thank you.
It's like I think we're mathing wrong.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say anything.
Fight?
I mean, I will.
You might have thought you were I guess you could still try to negotiate. You never did that, so maybe that's what you were thinking.
Well, what we should do is come prepared with the 220, and then we can see if we can barter him down anyway. Because if
Yeah.
he's gonna do like 2 for the price of 1, maybe he'll do like a BOGO deal.
But yeah, he didn't seem like a BOGO kind of guy, but I wasn't there. So
You never know. I mean, it can't hurt to ask, right?
Yeah, just make sure you separate the extra gold somewhere else, so you know
Yeah.
he doesn't see we actually had the full price.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna show him. That like we shouldn't even show him the gold until we've made the, and then we'll be like, okay, well, thank you. We really appreciate that. We'll go get the gold, and then we'll walk out and come back. We can do a whole show of it, right? Save a little bit of money just to steal it back. I mean, procure it back. This is justice.
and this is hypothetical justice, right?
It just, hypothetically, yes, of course. We're only hypothetically paying him. We're loaning the money to him as a temporary measure while he gives us a service, and then, we get it back possibly with interest. We'll see.
I do find this arrangement satisfactory as long as I am not a party to it. So you guys go do your thing. I'm gonna spend the day studying to see if I can, have us not fall prey to the woes of capitalism in the future.
Okay, wait. So, actual money-wise, how much does everyone have to give for us to hit 210?
I mean, you have 50. I have
220, thank you.
I have 178. So collectively, that's 220.
Well, yeah, we're already there. I just don't know if Nil was going to put any of their money in.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put in my money in.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that I'm.
So that means that you don't have to put all of that money in.
Sure. I mean, it's 50 Bruce, 50 Wyatt, 50, 50, 50, and then I'll supply the leftover 20 or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so for this for now, once it happens, I subtract 50 from Bruce's sheet.
Oh, you have 50 on Bruce's sheet?
Nah, I have 64 on Bruce's sheet.
Did I get 100 from Cog? Is that what it is?
Maybe, but yeah.
I thought my number included your number. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Was Cog a little rich boy?
I don't. Well, no one should really have any more than anyone else. Like maybe the difference of 10 or 15 depending on your background.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be huge differences. It could have been the case where Cog thought he was recording both, and so did you. Maybe you both were double recording.
Everyone should have more than Nil, because Nil did give 10 gold to Rowan. So he should have less than everyone else, just by default.
So on Cog's character sheet, there's 80 gold in it on Foundry.
Yeah, follow my sense. Yeah, because that's what we would have
Bruce
done so
has
far. Plus his background.
31 on.
Yeah, I haven't been updating it on Foundry, but
so I do need us to
We could do
use
somebody.
Foundry and stuff for that.
I
Nils?
don't even
Yep.
know where the money on Foundry is.
If you go to your inventory,
I have an inventory, card
mm-hmm.
stacks, combat encounters, chat messages, actors.
Well,
If
no.
you
So
hit
if
C, it
you
brings up
open,
your character sheet.
yeah, you open your character and then you go to your inventory.
What do I do if that's not doing anything?
Yeah, I clicked into Foundry.
Yeah,
Does
Then
I
if
can
you
hear
go...
I can hear a sound in my.
Okay, then
Right.
if you go to actors, under players, it should just show your character.
Oh, here we go. Cool. Where's my money?
it'll be
Inventory.
inventory along the top.
Yeah, no. Wyatt definitely has a little bit more than 10 gold. So I have not been tracking it in there at all. So.
You all don't have the party inventory. I guess I added that after that module. So, let's figure out gold and then just put it in the chat. I'll make a party inventory and I'll just put, do we want gold separate from each other or in one place?
One place is fine by me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with being in one place.
Because, I mean, considering we're having to all pitch in mostly for were-rat removal, potential were-rat removal, I guess I should say.
Potential.
Okay, so tell me the amounts that you currently have, that you think you have. Well, just whatever you have, pick one place to use it from. So if you have been tracking on D&D Beyond, tell me that. If you've been doing it on Foundry, tell me there. But whatever you think you have, we'll go with.
Okay.
Yeah,
So looking at my gold chart on D&D Beyond, I added 82. Oh my god, is that really 18 weeks ago? I added 50 before that, and I added 15 before that, and I started with 10.
Okay, so you're missing gold then because you did not add from Fire Shear.
Okay. My sheet says 178, and then you tell me I'm missing some, so that's cool.
Well, you said you did 80 18 weeks ago. I guess I didn't get to the 178. I had 80, 15, and 50. 80, 50, and 15.
And then I had a 41 adjustment from something.
Okay. So we'll go with 178 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does everybody else have?
Neil has 52.
Pistachio has 57.
Cool.
Bruce has 64.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna remove all of the gold on D&D Beyond, so I stop using that. There we go.
Okay, cool. I will, after the session, I will do the party inventory. I will subtract whatever your fee ends up being for the doctor, and then put this into it so it's easier.
Cool.
Yep,
So
sounds
your
good.
individual gold can be zeroed out everywhere, and then it'll be in the party inventory, which will be 3 little people on the left-hand side. You'll be able to see anything. Like, so if I were to give you all a dagger or something, I just drop it in there, and whoever takes it from there, and it goes into your inventory.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so what
Thank
would
you.
we like to do now that we know we have enough gold?
Dance.
See the doctor again. He'll probably be like, that was quick.
Yeah, you come back and I take it you need my assistance, that you couldn't find someone else able to help you with this matter.
Yes, Doc, you're right. Just rub it in. We need your help. Only joking. Yes, please, if you could help us.
It's not just the big fella.
Yes, we have 2 that need help. And on that note, we know that you had initially quoted us for 1. We're wondering if you would be willing to do a bit of a BOGO deal for us, since you're already casting the spell. You know, just kind of loop the second one in, and we're already paying you. you know, a hefty sum. What do you say? We're all in the same boat.
We quite
Literally.
right. We
Quite
are.
literally.
Yes, we are in the same boat. What? How does or let's go with 219.
219, one whole gold less. Wow, what a deal! And it's almost an
What's the bargain?
insult.
Well, what were you thinking? I'm just being
I
funny.
was thinking kind of like a BOGO, you know, like a buy one get one half off sort of thing.
So
You know, so at the end of the day, you make, you know, like 180 gold, and we walk out of here with two people that aren't gonna turn into rats.
Potentially. Let's add that potentially in there.
Potentially.
So let me ask you a question. I mean, we know you have the spell. Let's say you cast it on both of us, and one of us doesn't have the curse. Do we get our money back, or would you just not cast the spell?
I unfortunately at this stage I don't know whether or not you are cursed or not. So I suppose you can wait and see what happens. If you don't wish for me to cast it, I can always do it later.
That sounds like a bad idea. And I don't know about Pistachio's plan to steal the gold, so I am going to attempt to haggle. I mean,
Oh, you
so
plan on robbing me?
I didn't say that out loud. Sorry, that was out of character.
I don't believe that I heard you say that. Okay, haggle. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Pistachio, can you please roll your persuasion for me?
Persuasion, I would
Yeah.
love to.
Because there's no way this guy's gonna give us a buy one
Yeah.
get one free.
Yeah, but Pistachio
Pistachio's-
mapped really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, Pistachio's wearing the hat, isn't he?
Yes.
I think
True.
I took it off. I haven't put it on since the morning, so I'm
Oh,
not doing. I didn't do
yep.
this at advantage. It's a 13.
Not awful.
Aw. He looks at you and says, 180, you say, I'd be willing.
Yeah, so then you're still getting compensated for both spells appropriately, but the second one that you're already going to be casting anyway is, you know, at a slight discount, so you're still making money, of course, but you know, we're but lowly mail delivery people. How much do we actually make? 5 gold a delivery, and then another upon delivery?
What about instead of the 180, we do 185?
I think well, Mill, what do you say? Can we swing 185? It's a little tight for us.
Yeah, I mean, if we did 185, then the big guy's not going to be able to eat or drink, and that could cause
Big guy
problems.
might be eating and drinking you after a while.
That's a good point. We may just have to beg for scraps for a little bit.
I've got the urchin background. I can swing it.
Nil,
think
roll
we can
persuasion for me.
Okay. Do I want to channel divinity? No, I won't channel divinity. I'm gonna behave. I won't call upon my god because I don't need it.
Let's go.
There we go.
I didn't need that extra 10.
Ah,
I mean that extra 5.
Too nice.
So are we thinking that 180 and the big guy should be able to eat? Like you said, we are on the same boat. We are quite literally when if you're affected by this, I might in fact be affected by this as well.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't
he might
even
bite
think
you,
about that.
and then the cycle just starts all over again.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to cast it on yourself and pay yourself 110 gold, and then where does that money even go?
It goes to the captain.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
I
So you
do
don't
have.
make any of this money?
Well, no, I make some, but a good fee goes towards being able to be on the ship anyway, and charging for my services and whatnot.
Hold on, just a minute.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry, I have to put my justice hat on here. Are you saying that you, Doc, you have to pay to live on the ship so that you can give people
It's a bit more
the care
complicated.
that they need?
It's like
So
that hair salon stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, are you
it's
essentially paying to rent the space on this ship so that you can give people medical care?
so yes and no. Like so, I get paid for anything that is about the ship crew. If they
Okay.
need any services and things, they get paid. But then, if I want to treat others outside of that, um, we do need, you all have to be charged. You're using resources, but I do have to then give that profit, share some of that with the captain. Is the agreement
And
that we came
what does the
to.
captain do for you in exchange?
Well, I mean, I have a good paying job by being able to treat the ship workers and whatnot. So, it just kind of goes hand in hand. We just feel if I'm hired by her to treat her people, then, that should be my focus. But if I'm wanting to help treat others, because we talked, and at first there was going to be a whole nother doctor to treat, anyone traveling on the ship that wasn't a crewmate, and that was just messy, so we settled on sharing in any profit that comes from it.
What it sounds like to me is that you've made the captain's life much easier by streamlining healthcare on this ship, and in turn, the requirement is that you pay her money in order to make her life easier. I don't know. I'm no revolutionary, but it does seem a bit unfair to me. I hope that you are compensated fairly. Is all I'm saying.
I appreciate that. No one's ever really quite understood me like you. I'm 170.
You're 170.
No. For the service, 170.
170? That's very kind of you. Truly, and for that we'll be able to buy a larger barrel of whiskey for the big one.
As long as he doesn't yell,
Yeah.
it'll
That
be
Oh,
keeps
quite
him
the fright.
quiet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right.
170 then?
Yes,
Let's go.
170.
Let's go, gamers.
And,
Make sure to say.
as
Think
I
on it.
am, yep, he shakes. As you know, healthcare is advancing and things, and I'm treating people. I do need them separately.
Mm. Well, I'll step out. We'll get our payment in order. Do you need it up front, or will you do the services and then we'll pay you upon services rendered?
I will go ahead and I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be doing the services, so I will go ahead and I will take that.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna like step out of the room with, if you guys will follow me, like kind of motion so that we can like divvy the gold out
Yeah.
and make it look like we only had a little bit left.
The doc looks though and he goes, Bruce, does he need a translator? I might have to make an exception. I guess if he needs someone in the room with him. But I will let you all decide that. Go and get your gold together, and I will be here.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think we should like have whatever little bag we're gonna hand him. We'll kind of like, or the gold, just have like a little bit left over on the side. Like we just barely had any.
We said 5 gold was peasant wages for a month,
Mhm.
so I think we should like leave 5 gold in, like for
perfect.
us. So it looks like there's only like 1 gold in a bit.
One gold for each of
1
us.
and a quarter.
1 and some change. Perfect. Yeah, really, really twist the knife. Okay, so if it's 170, are we wanting to split that evenly among? Because that's
gonna
oh,
be
I
hard.
guess you're putting it in the pool now, so it doesn't matter, right?
So yeah, because 170 is divisible by 4, right? But yeah, no, we're taking it all out of
Yeah,
one
it would
pool.
be.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It doesn't matter.
So we're good.
Okay, so I will write that down. Minus 70, because I will fix that today. I don't know why I don't
Thank
have
you.
that module on here, but I guess it was something I did after January.
I don't really
Yeah.
think it was like needed for us. We haven't really gone shopping, so
Mm-hmm.
right.
Until like we all got bitten
Yeah.
by were rats.
And then we needed super expensive stuff.
Cool. Alright, so how, in regard to Bruce, would you have someone go in with you, or would Bruce go in on his own?
Bruce would probably go on his own if he's pretty much told, hey, go in, let the man do what he needs to do, and you're good.
No fight.
You got this, Bruce. Make sure he
Yeah.
gives you a sucker on the way out.
Oh, don't tell him that. What if he doesn't have suckers?
Oh, that's true. I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, at least if he bites the guy, he will.
You saw that there was a
potentially-
jar of hard candy.
Little
Not
hard
suckers,
candies.
but there was
Okay,
some, there
good,
was
I
some
love
I
it.
will say,
hard penny candy.
I would say, me as a person, when I heard sucker, I thought of something completely different.
Oh, a lolly.
I would say a paletta.
You know, when I heard sucker, I was
Dum-dum.
thinking more like
Yeah,
I was
dum-dum.
thinking more like a sucker punch as a
Oh.
person,
Bruce
not as Bruce. Not as
would
Bruce.
Bruce probably also would have thought of a sucker punch, though, for
Yeah,
being fair.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
would
make
have
sure he
thought
gives
as
you a
well.
sucker on the way out.
No, he gives you, not you give him.
Oh my god, Bruce is gonna hit him now.
No.
No, he won't.
So I am gonna leave. Like I know that we've talked as a party about this. I'm gonna leave it to player choice to decide what they will do with the doctor, if they will let him do the spell or not. So the two of you can tell me that in your channels. We'll do a quick break and then we'll come back. I'm not gonna narrate that because I don't want to reveal anything that a character might not want revealed.
Okay.
So we'll do a 12:25. We'll come back from a break.
Sweet.
All right. We will
Yep,
see you in a
all
bit.
good. Yep.
Alright, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so we last left off with our characters going in to see the doctor, and they let me know what they would have done, and so we will just kind of fast forward from there and continue. What would you all like to do now that both Nil and Bruce have had their bites checked out?
We should probably talk to the captain. Is this correct?
Yes. So know there's potentially a were rat on board.
Yes.
I was like, I don't
To
know
the
what
captain's office.
Say I don't know why that word's so hard to say. It's like short sword. I have to like slow
Were
myself
rat.
down because if I don't, then it just all squishes together.
Short sword. Short sword.
Because when I say it fast, it's like short sword.
Short
So I have
sword.
Huh.
So short.
Yeah,
Sword.
like saying
Sword.
the T sound is tough. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say we know where the captain's quarters are, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
And at this
I'd
point,
say
I
we
mean,
should
she
head there.
would be out and about on deck as well.
She is.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's morning, so doing a typical routine, getting the crew in order. Yeah, you approach her. She looks and says, "Good day, you all. I believe are delivering a package here, and then we will be departing from here. Depending on if anyone else receives other packages, I'm not quite sure where we'll be heading next, but we'll be heading back to the mainland."
Mm.
Is there anything I can do for you all?
So there is a potential situation on board.
Isn't there always for you?
I mean, yes, for us, but this could actually affect the whole ship. So I'm sure you heard the scream last night and woke up the whole ship.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
Magnus told you.
I've put some plugs in my ears. I've realized that's the only way around here. People are drunk and rowdy all the time.
So Flint, is it Flint? The elf we were talking to?
Finch.
Finch, okay. So Finch and Magnus didn't fill you in. So there is potentially a were-rat on board. There's a chance they could have left last night, but we didn't see it leave, and we didn't exactly go kick it indoors, Didn't
We
want to
didn't
disturb people.
think that would be appropriate. Yes.
Yeah.
But what you started us with, did you hear the scream? And then, but no, we didn't kick down doors. Okay. Well,
Well-
all critiques aside, I appreciate you coming to me. This cannot be good. Okay. So we're at. We would definitely need something silvered. Do you all have silvered weapons? Man,
I'm
I
gonna,
knew that we
Like
should
to
have.
myself. Like, really? Do I look like I have?
That was foolish. We should have picked some up in Fire Share, but I didn't think that this would be an actual problem. At least not on board. Okay. Well, I don't want us to cause a panic, though it sounds like that might not be able to be completely avoided. Did you hear any rumblings of it at breakfast or anything? I mean, who all is aware? I guess let's start there. Who all knows about this individual that you've mentioned?
Fitch and Magnus, for sure. I don't know if the bard we saw heard that conversation. Wasn't there one other person? I don't remember who the other person was, if there was another person.
Yeah, Seraphina. She is one
Seraphina.
of the deliverers, and upon hearing you mention the bard, which I'm creatively is apt, we'll go with that being I like the name Bernie for the bard. We're gonna go with Bernie.
Bernie the
Bard.
Bard. Very
I'm thinking
good.
like,
I like it.
Burnos, but like goes by Bernie. Yeah.
Oh, you say they're a budding arsonist.
Upon you mentioning that, oh heavens, Bernie knows of this. Okay, well I will definitely need to go and talk with Bernie and make sure we can keep this under quiet. But the others that you've mentioned, if they are aware, well, they know how to use discretion and things. But you know what they say about the artistically inclined, that sometimes they like a good story, and I don't want Bernie using this for entertainment, at least not until we have it handled, and I don't feel that we do right now. If you're coming to me, I'm assuming the situation is not in fact handled yet. And it's okay, it's not your responsibility, though. I've never had this happen before. I'm curious what a were-rat would possibly need from the ship. Do you all have any ideas?
We have no leads to go on other than the fact that our room was attacked last night.
Well, and that's not very much a lead.
Truly.
Lots of individuals would like to attack you.
Oh.
Well, the big old fellow
Yeah.
did break someone's arm, so...
Yeah, hearing what a lot of people want to attack them, Bruce would look sort of hopeful at that. He would perk up just a bit.
No, Bruce. Down.
Well, the good thing about Arsbarg is they do have shops and whatnot, being off of the mainland, so I will send some of my people to see if they're able to find any silvered weapons, and you all are welcome to look for yourselves as well. But I think that will probably be for the best if we have something that can be used to protect in case of things like this.
Mhm.
And I believe you all have a delivery to make while you're here, or just maybe keep an eye out for things and see if there's anything unusual.
We'll do, but we can't guarantee we'll notice anything unusual if we don't know what's considered unusual, but we'll try.
That is a very wonderful way to say that, Nil.
Well, you know, if you notice that there's someone that's following your group, things like that. I'm not asking for the impossible, just like if something feels off, maybe give it a twice over.
Yeah. Do.
But do you keep this on the lowdown? We don't want anyone to be alarmed, and I will make sure that the crew is at full alert.
Yep. And I mean, our lips are sealed for sure. And I mean, the big guy obviously he knows fight and bite, so he's not saying much.
I want to teach him how to say meat.
Meat.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can do that next.
Yeah, you can definitely work on that. What was that? I can't remember what we rolled the last time we. I know Bruce was intelligence.
I'm completely blanking on the rolls
It
for
was a
that.
performance roll for us, was it?
Oh yeah, because you were like doing signs and whatnot for it.
Maybe it could have been
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think. Oh, there's the bunny tail. What's that?
Yeah, what would,
Hell yeah.
Pistachio has entered the chat.
it would have been way before that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll go performance and then Bruce's intelligence. Because I feel like it is, like, thinking about my sister-in-law teaching kids to read, like, that is totally performance. Like, you're trying your best to get them to follow with what you're doing. So I feel like teaching words, that's probably the best skill we got, is performance on this. So go for it, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Meat is breaking away from the rhyming with fight.
Yeah, but if we tell him what meat is, he'll want it.
Mm. Good plan.
Yeah.
Motivated.
Yeah, and when it comes to Bruce rolling for it, is it hit normal, advantage, disadvantage?
Um, so it definitely not disadvantage on it. Um, what would you be using as your props, or like describe how you're gonna teach him what meat is and why he would like entice him for why he would want to be able to say it?
Just every single piece of food he looks at for the next like 3 days, I'm gonna point at and tell him it's meat.
Mm.
He wants food,
Yeah.
you gotta tell me meat. Before I'll serve him dinner, he gotta tell me meat.
It's like
Yeah,
training a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, until more time has passed, the roll for Wyatt will just be a normal performance. But I think even like in that case, Bruce, yours would be advantage because like he's pointing to something you clearly know and you know that you want.
meat.
Yeah. Yeah, so doing that for Bruce with advantage. Yeah, that's gonna be a 10.
Um,
Seems pretty
so
good.
yeah, but your performance is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Your selling of it was pretty rough. I would say at this point, Bruce like can say the word, but he cannot identify what it goes to. So like, yes, every now and then he does get it right and identifies food as meat, but he also identifies pistachio as meat, and even a wooden box of meat.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
Could
one
be
of
an
those
issue.
is still one of those is still correct.
Ouch.
So
I'm
like,
not a piece. I'm not just a piece of meat.
you're not just a piece of meat. So I would say
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, Bruce identifies meat for what you want him to identify it as. So like the food you're eating, 25% of the time he gets it correct.
better than 0.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm adding one into my here words Bruce knows this by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Alright.
so meat in brackets only used correctly 25% of the time.
But now you have a word that you can say.
Yeah.
Alright. What else would the group like to do? So you are currently on the ship, you are on the docks. There it is
I mean,
booming...
the next step is our money. I don't know how the rabbit plans to do it, but I'd like to watch. Out of character, not in character.
How the what
Uh,
plans on doing what?
how me plans to get our money back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
forgot.
we can do that when we come back because it'll probably be easier to do it
I
at night.
need to do it at night. Yeah. It'll be easier.
You
The
know, less
person with
adventures
no
to
dark
harass.
vision needs to try to rob someone at night.
That's actually a really good
Yeah.
point.
Because that would
Stop
definitely
Oh.
metagaming
metagaming with me.
Yeah, I
In
was
that
gonna
case?
suggest above game, but you have a big destruction right there if you need it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, since the captain is out on deck talking to the crew, I'm gonna do my best to slip away now.
All right.
If
So
I can.
you're gonna try to go and steal from the doctor?
No. I'm gonna go try to break into the captain's quarters
Oh, shit.
after the conversation we had
Oh,
with the
that's right.
doctor, and I'm going to try to steal some money from the captain.
Oh my god. You are gonna ruin my whole story arc in this moment. I feel it. Okay. Well, I need
Let me
a
sneak.
stealth. Yep.
All right, I should be good at that.
Are you wearing the hat?
I'm not. I'm not wearing the hat. Remember, I haven't put it on since the morning, which is why I didn't get myself advantage on that charisma check with the doctor. It's a 14 stealth check.
So, you are not like you're not unnoticed, but you're just look like somebody walking on the ship.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm just kind of
yeah,
like sauntering away, you know,
yeah, because
like
like
trying to look.
thinking about the ship map, um, you all would be talking with her in that front of the ship, and then like her room would have been more towards the back. Like the map isn't gonna reflect that, but hers would be that area at the back of the ship.
Mhm. Sweet.
Yeah, so it just looks like you're walking around, like no one's really paying too much attention to you at this point because
Mhm.
you're not doing anything too
Not doing
alarming.
anything super conspicuous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like above game, if you want to kind of help me walk through a little bit of what the direction that I would need to go in order to get to the captain's quarters, because
Yeah.
Pistachio has been there, but like, are there any specific hurdles that I'm going to need to be going through in order to get through that?
No, so you would be walking south on the ship. There
Okay.
are some people who are walking along the ship. There are people, the crew, kind of cleaning and stuff. Like whenever they dock, this is a great time for them to clean and like restock the kitchen. So food is
Mhm.
coming from the docks on. So there is a lot of commotion. So just navigating past people, but like aside from that, there's nothing that you would have to worry about. You are probably about. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about like moving around and not like hitting into things and people about like 70 feet that you would need to go because
Okay.
I'm counting you having to pass through people and
Sure.
whatnot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like at a leisurely pace, you know, and if I do have to like squeeze past someone, I'll be like, oh, sorry, excuse me, and just try to seem as like nonplussed as if I'm just kind of walking around the ship, taking in the sea air, and then get as
Um,
close
give
to like
me
the entrance.
a acrobatics check. So
Sure.
as you are walking around, there's somebody who's carrying this like large stacks of crates of it looks like produce, and you they don't see you, and you are moving around trying to keep an eye out, and they are getting close to running into you. Let's see what happens.
It's an 18 plus 6 for
Oh yeah.
24.
As they lose bounce and they begin to drop these crates, tomatoes come flying, but like out you dodge those, and you actually end up
Oh,
like being able to the only thing that makes sense, so I apologize if this is offensive for Pistachio, you like take your little bunny ears and you like push
oh yeah.
up
Oh, I love that.
against
That's hilarious.
the
Like
boxes
a
to keep them from
prehensile.
coming down. Like
That's
the
hilarious.
box like catches on it, and the person stabilizes, and aside from a about 5 dropped bruised tomatoes, everyone is okay. And the individual, sorry, I didn't
Oh,
mean to run into you down there.
so it's okay. I'm small.
Oh,
Uh,
are you okay? Did I hurt you? And he does talk
nope.
very jittery as he's talking.
No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Just taking a walk.
uh, I'll try to be
Have a
more
good day.
careful. You too.
And I'm gonna keep walking on. Yeah, I want to just try to keep like meandering my way that way, and then as soon as I feel like I'm out of eye shot of most people, I'm just gonna kind of slip into like the captain's quarters or like that direction
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah. As you're moving down, um, do you think you would have walked on the side of the ship that was closest to the docks, or would you be walking on the side that was further away from the docks?
I probably would have walked further away
Okay.
to keep like in Pistachio's mind, if he's closer to the docks, then he's closer to the eye of more people,
Hmm.
right? So kind of coming around away from the docks is going to be the sleeker option.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, so you get down by there, and you are exactly right, and that's why I asked that question. Being on that side, it is a lot easier for you to slip around. Had you gone the other way, you would have likely moved over to the other side because there's 2 doors.
Mhm.
And yeah, make another stealth roll for me at this point.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay. It's a nat 1. I'm going to use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
If I can do that for a reroll.
Yes, you can.
You didn't think a 9 was gonna make it?
No. 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you move over, the only people who are on this side that would be able to see you, their passives are lower than that, and they're not paying attention to you. You are able to open up the door and slip in.
Yep, and I just kind of close it very softly behind me. Then I'm going to move as quickly as I can, but as quietly as I can, into the captain's quarters.
Okay.
And I want to, before I get to that point, I don't know if you're going to have me make a check for that beforehand, but before I get to the door, I want to double check and see if it's locked or trapped or anything. The captain seems like a very serious person.
Yeah, so you move yourself into the room, and there is a door leading to the captain's quarters. And are you checking for traps or checking if it's locked first?
First, I want to just slightly turn to see if it has any like resistance, to see if it's locked. And if it seems like it's going to be opening, then I'm going to check for traps. So check for locks first.
Okay. It is locked.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to check and see if it's trapped. Let me do an investigation on that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nat 1 for 4.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary with it. Actually, no, I lied. You are like suddenly just like, why I always do the same thing. I'm gonna switch it up on you. I apologize for changing direction. You are completely paranoid that this door not only is trapped, but that it is like mega trapped. You think every little crevice and splinter on it is a trap waiting to be set.
Absolutely makes sense, for sure. And in that case, I'm going to try to disarm the traps that I'm seeing on this door before I unlock it. So let's see. That's a sleight of hand check, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's a dirty 20.
Really?
That's a dirty 20 to disarm my traps.
Do you want to narrate, or can I narrate what I would like to narrate? I don't want to take
No, you
away...
go ahead. Go
okay,
ahead.
I don't want to take away player agency, but I think this Nat 1 really makes things funny to me, so...
Yeah, I love it.
Looking at the door, obviously, it's made of wood, typical ordinary door, and as you're staring at it, trying to figure out if it is trapped, you feel that every inch of this door is, in fact, a trap. And so in order to disarm it, you have decided that the best way to do this is you need to get all of these tiny little pieces of wood out, and you rub your bunny paws across, getting all of these splinters into your hand.
Got it. Yep.
But
consider it disarmed.
Yeah, it's disarmed, and I would say because you got a nat 20 and thinking through like rabbit paws and stuff, they have a little more of tough skin and stuff, like if it's anything like dog paws, and so like it doesn't hurt you at all, but you now are fully splintered.
Rabbit toe beans.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, now I'm gonna try to unlock it after I'm fully satisfied that it is not trapped.
All right. That would be
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Right. That's a 21.
Do you have these tools that you're using to get it?
I do.
Yeah. You start tinkering around, and you hear as the lock on the door clicks and it is open.
Cool. As it kind of clicks open, I'm just gonna like slowly push it and like peer in very, very quietly to make sure that there's like nothing else in there. And then I want to like check to see if the coast is clear with my like I'm gonna Scooby Doo, you know. And then I want to like make my way in.
Heather, I'm mad at you for the chat. Your
I
extra
said it in
fur.
chat, it not all.
Your extra fur. They don't have little
No, well,
thingies.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
no, they don't. They don't have the
No, they
little...
don't.
Oh no.
I feel like I've seen it before. Am I just imagining that?
Probably. I know a lot of rabbits are drawn with them, but it's not actually accurate.
Oh, that's
Ask me how
why.
I know.
That's why.
Huh.
That's exactly what it is. Because now I'm like, nope, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
I was gonna say, as someone with a lot of jackalope characters on Toy House. Yeah, so that is something I've researched.
I do love a jackalope.
Oh my gosh.
That was
They're
my
my favorite
college's
cryptid.
mascot.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm peering in,
Okay.
taking a
Yeah.
look around.
You peer in, and as you're looking around, I mean, it's pretty ordinary. Like there's a bed, there's a nightstand. The bed is on the left side. The nightstand is straight ahead from you. And you are able to see in because there's light filtering through from there's like a window and stuff so that the captain can quickly look out to see if there's anything going on deck. And yeah, what would you like to do?
I want to try to
And there is a stack of 2 crates as well.
stack of 2 crates. Okay, so we've got dresser, bed, stack of 2 crates. I'm gonna move over to the dresser. In my mind, that's where the valuables are going to be kept, is near, because I'm assuming the dresser is like near where the bed is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a
Cool.
nightstand table. So
Yeah, in Pistachio's mind, like that's where the valuables will be kept, is right next to where you sleep, right? So it's close to that like intimate space. So he's gonna kind of patter over there and double check and see like any of the drawers, see if any of them are locked, or like, yeah, test them a little bit.
okay. Roll investigation for me.
Fantastic. Well, it's a 9.
Yeah, so you are testing and seeing, and the nightstand has 3 drawers. There's one on top, one in the middle, one in the bottom. The one in the middle is locked.
Okay. I'm gonna try to unlock it for sure. Anything of note in the top or bottom ones that would like catch my eye at all, or is it just seem like
Okay,
normal?
I wasn't sure if you had opened or not. I'm like,
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, like I wanna test and see if they're locked, and if they're not, I'm gonna kind of like pull them open to look. Sorry.
in the top drawer, you see like notes and things. I mean, it all looks very like business ship oriented, things like that, like receipts. If you will. Yeah, not not too much of note there. And then you also see a small like jewelry box. And when you open it up, there is a it looks to be a very small locket, like it would have belonged to a child.
Okay. Does it open or no?
Are you opening it?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
I wanna
It
pop it
does.
open. I wanna see if it opens. Yeah.
Yeah, it does open, and you see that there are 2 pictures on it. On one side, it looks to be a picture of a man and a woman, and they're holding a small baby. And then on the other side, it looks to be like it's really tiny, so like you can't quite like pinpoint, but it looks to be like a family picture with more than, I mean, I guess the other one is a family, but like extended family.
Mm-hmm.
The back
Sure.
of the locket is engraved with the phrase "with all my love."
I'm gonna put it back. That seems very personal. Close the drawer. I'm gonna check that bottom drawer that you said was also unlocked and see what's in there.
Okay. You open. I'm like you like spring this shit on me. I'm like I have no
I
idea.
know. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my
No, it's
players do
okay.
this to me too,
Well,
and so
I
I'm
mean,
like, just
that's
it comes
why I'm
off the top.
like, there's a top, there's a middle, and a bottom drawer. Like, so just
Perfect.
it's-
Yep, I love that.
That
I just say
buying
is it
time.
a copy of her fan fiction book?
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
I'm looking for, actually. But also, I mean, from like player to DM, like take your time, and
Oh,
also
yeah.
specifying that there's 3 drawers. I love that. Like, because there's nightstands that don't have drawers at all,
Yeah,
so
maybe it was just
that's
that.
good. Like, we
Yeah.
know, like saying that is important. So yeah.
Well, I have landed on what you have found in the third drawer. You
I
find
love
an
it.
eye patch.
An eye patch.
Yeah. Are you picking it up?
Ah. Yeah. Does it look like just an average eye patch that I would have seen
So it's
before?
like you can recognize the shape, like of how it's in there. Right now, looking, you're just seeing the cloth. You don't notice anything else. When you pick it up, you would notice more. Are you picking it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. Take
It's
a look
It
at
actually
it.
at the
is
long.
bejeweled. It had like when you pick it up, you could feel the jewels on the other side, and you can see it's very very 80s. Like even though the 80s haven't
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
yet for
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Those
Absolutely. Yeah, like
rhinestones
the
and things
one-eyed,
on.
It's
the
bedazzled.
one-eyed
Yeah,
pirate,
bedazzled.
single-eyed William. Got it, got it. All right, I'm gonna go for that second, the middle drawer. I'm gonna try to unlock that if I
What are
can.
you doing with the eye patch?
Oh, I'm gonna leave that because that also like that's very personal. If someone will know if that goes missing, right? So I'm gonna leave that one.
All right.
And it's a
Um,
16 to unlock that lock.
this locking mechanism isn't the most stable of locks. So you do open it up and you find coin inside.
Okay.
You also do see a leather-bound notebook that is there as well.
I'm going to an estimate, just giving a visual on it of how much coin is in there.
So the middle
Like, is it this a
drawer,
small amount, or is it like, oh, this is coin?
to you, it would probably feel like, oh, this is coin, I would think. So,
Okay.
like, most, aside from the notebook, like, the drawer is filled to the brim with coin.
Okay. Then I'm going to I'm gonna take my little pause and like Scrooge McDuck, like scoop it up and try to put it in some of my pockets and like fill. Just grabbing like handfuls of this if I can, and then like even it out over the top, and then I'm taking the notebook too. I'm not even gonna look at what's in it. I'm just gonna take it. I'm pocketing that.
How many times do you think you paw through?
Let's say I'm gonna take 4 scoops, one for each of us.
Hmm.
Do you think your
Did that
pockets
really
weigh approximately the same as before we bought the treatment?
That's a good question.
What's that?
I don't know if Pistachio would necessarily remember that.
Yeah, how heavy
Like,
his pockets
would
were
my
with
little
gold
satchel weigh the
beforehand.
same as before we purchased the treatment?
Is it heavier? I'd love it to be heavier.
Well, so I mean, it's hard to quantify because this isn't just gold that you're scooping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's all sorts of stuff. It's just coin.
Yes.
Make sure it's unmarked. She might have fake
So-
money in her drawer.
Right.
You do scoop 76 gold coins.
Okay.
And I'm mathing for the other. And then 156 silver.
156 silver and 76 gold. Okay.
Damn. Didn't even pay off our debt.
Yeah.
Got
We
closer.
got close.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
halfway.
And then, yeah, not even looking at the journal, just pocketing it. Sorry.
Okay, as you like scoop out, you do find a oh gosh, you find a engraved set of bone dice,
Mm.
and you also see what looks to be like a little ivory statuette.
Of anything that would be recognizable, or
It looks to be a little unicorn.
a little ivory unicorn and some bone dice. I'm just gonna like mental note on that, but those aren't super interesting to me, so I'm gonna leave them.
But they are so interesting to me.
The journal, though, I am taking.
Okay.
I need that. That's power.
Mm.
And so I'm gonna close that drawer. I'm gonna see if I can like toggle the locking mechanism to be locked again.
Okay. Do you sleight of hand again?
Yeah. 19.
Yeah. You hear it click. You give the drawer a pull, and it's
And it
locked.
seems good. Cool. And then I'm gonna patter my way over to the two crates, and I'm gonna like put my ear to the side of one of them and listen.
You
And see
hoping
if
that
I
there's
like
like a
hear
baby
anything.
dragon inside.
Or it just I because I don't know. Like this
Yeah.
this was a kind of an unexpected like series of items that I've found in here, and I don't know if there's anyone else that's just like being kept away. You know, so I'm gonna listen
Yeah.
to the side.
Roll
I'll
me
give a
perception.
perception. That is a nat 20. 23.
You are listening in, and you hear it sounds a little chirping coming from the one that's on top.
From the one that's on top. Little chirping.
Mm-hmm.
Like baby
Uh,
dragon chirping.
No, I'm
I was
not
gonna
giving
say
you
Or like
a
baby
little,
owl
little
dragon.
bear.
bird.
Not giving
Little
you a
bird
dragon.
chirping.
Yeah, little bird chirping.
Little bird
A
chirping.
draw
I mean,
how
line
long
a
can it
dragon.
Say
How
it's
long
7
can a little
golden
baby
canaries.
dragon be a problem, though? We're already
Right?
planning on ending it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
No. I tried doing a one shot with a lich, and it. I thought we'd be ending that one soon too, and here we are.
Yeah, no.
Give the players a lich and see what happens.
I
It'll be
take no
fun, they say.
responsibility.
I'm sure it was fun for them.
I'm going to.
It wasn't fun
was
for the
an-
person who died.
It was an it was an experience.
I'm gonna leave the boxes be, and I'm just gonna try to slip out and lock the door behind me as I leave.
Okay.
Leave no trace.
Give me a stealth.
Okay. Okay, that is another
That's
nat
good.
20.
Are
That's a
you
28.
cheating, my friend? I think
I'm
you're
not.
cheating.
No,
I am
he's
not.
using Beyond. I can
I'm
see his
using
rolls when
D&D
they
Beyond.
pop
Heather
up.
can see my rolls.
Oh.
That's why you see me
28.
reacting to them.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Do you have the Beyond 20 extension?
On Forge, I don't.
So if you on your if you use Chrome or whatever it is that you use,
Mm-hmm.
it's a browser extension. It'll actually carry those rolls over so I can see them.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'll set that up after this.
Perfect.
That's how I do it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rock on.
that's what I do for
Yeah, I didn't
roll
even know that
20.
existed. That's way better because it's easier. It's like easy to roll over here, but
Mhm.
transitioning it over here is
Yeah,
Cool.
well, and I
Okay.
love that players can pick where they're rolling from and stuff with it because I don't care. Yeah. So you are able to get out. There's no sign of really anyone around in the room because you've like gone into a room and then like her door is beyond that like little like it's in the room. It's a room in a room. Those are my
Yeah.
words.
Yeah, it's
Um,
inside,
yeah.
inside.
Yeah, inside, and then sleight of
There's a
hand to lock
foyer
the
in her
door.
suite.
What you said, sleight of hand to lock the door?
Yeah, because since you had to use something to unlock it.
It's a 13.
You struggle a little bit with that one. It's not quite as easy for you to get, but eventually, giving it some jiggling, you do get that door locked.
Sweet. And then with the paw that I have that's covered in those splinters, I'm gonna try to like put it back over to make it appear as though it's still trapped.
You're really committed to this.
Yeah.
He has paws. He's a rabbit. What do you mean commit?
Yeah, my little paws.
Your little
Your little furry
paws.
paws.
Your little furry paws. Okay.
My little furry paws.
Yeah, sorry to ruin that dream for you, Charlie.
I guess I don't have toe beans. Whatever.
Rabbits do have claws, though.
Why can't I have toe beans?
No.
Why do they draw them wrong? Like, that just, like, has ruined everything I've thought about rabbits. And now I feel like I've looked at rabbits and I've like, seen it there because I've seen it drawn so much.
Right? And have you actually ever seen a rabbit? Like,
Rabbits.
that's the real question now.
What are
Yeah,
rabbits?
rabbit's foot.
What even are they? Okay.
You
so-
reset the trap.
yeah, I reset the trap.
Okay.
No, I reset the trap.
Yeah, you reset the trap.
Yeah, I did.
You did. It is.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna just try to like saunter back out and like wait for an opportune time so that no one is passing by, and I'm just gonna go back out on the deck.
Okay. Make a perception as you're trying to determine.
There it is. There it is. 5.
You swing open the door.
Yeah.
And it is not an opportune time for you. You see as the first mate is standing on the other side. Their back is to you, though. They are looking, because I'm assuming, I guess I shouldn't assume, so I will pause my narration. Would you still be
Okay.
going out the door that is away from the dock?
That is away from the dock, yeah, because that's the one I came into, and still it's like mentally it's away from the eyes, right? So it's less visual.
Okay,
so yes,
perfect.
I would be.
I was going with that, so my so far still
Your
stands.
assumption was correct, but I
Yeah.
appreciate you asking in case.
Yeah. Yep, you swing it open and you see the first mate is standing back to you, towards you. He's probably about 15 feet. He's just kind of looking out at the frozen sea in front of him. He has not noticed you yet. Make a stealth roll for me.
Yeah. I should be good at that. I'm supposed to be good at that. That's a 13.
Man, you and these 13s.
Yeah, well, because I have a +8 on stuff, so it comes around to 13.
Yeah, he
And roll on
does
5.
not notice as you slip out the door and close it. He would be
Okay.
to the north of you. So, which direction do you think you would go?
I want to head back toward the group, so whatever direction that is.
That would be towards the north.
Okay, so I'm gonna go that way, like,
Oh,
because
okay.
nothing's wrong, nothing
Yeah.
happened. You
Yeah.
know, I closed the door, we're fine, everything's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you come up behind him, he kind of startles a bit. Once you get like right there, oh, I didn't realize anyone was still back here. Good day. How are you?
Oh yeah.
I'm working hard. I
sorry.
promise.
You know, it's okay to take a break every now and then. Having you know, optimal mental health is important, and looking after our own physical health is also important. It's okay to take a break. You can be honest
yes.
if you were.
I was taking a break. I was
Good for you.
reflecting. Yes.
Good for you, King. I love that.
Well, I should probably get back to it before the captain realizes that
As
I'm
should
not
I.
there. Yes, you
Us-
all are should be getting off the boat. You know, eventually we do leave from here. So
Yeah, I just had to use the bathroom really quickly before we left, so I just well, I'll see you later. Bye.
I kind of scratched, like, it was like looking, and then like he just assumes you have used the bathroom off of the boat.
Yeah, I love that. Amazing. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rejoin with the rest of the crew.
Yeah. All right.
Hell
Pistachios, come back to the group. What would you all like to do?
I'm just gonna kind of give you all like a
Disembark the boat and then probably end the session so we don't go another 5 hours.
sure.
Yeah, I imagine that when this Pistachio came and rejoined us, Wyatt was in the middle of trying to teach Bruce meat.
More meat training, always.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do return, and Bruce is able to identify you as meat.
Cool.
You know, as soon as,
I mean,
as soon as you
honestly, he's not wrong,
Not
you know?
wrong.
you know,
It's not
if
nice, but it's not
from
wrong.
moment from moment you come back, Bruce sees you, points, and just says with absolute confidence,
Since meat.
yeah, pointing directly to you.
No. But thank you. Thank you very much, Bruce. Gives you a little pat.
He nods like, yes, got it right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Sweet.
We have a package here, right?
Where are we
Yeah,
going?
Let's get off this fucking boat.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You get off the boat. You do see that at the end of the docks there is like a local like town map posted. Would anyone like to look at the map?
Oh yeah.
Anyone who is looking can roll survival for me.
Yeah.
And this is not
doing
a
it
check
so
that
well.
I will scale up, so anyone can roll it. So generally
Oh.
speaking, if people make a check over and over, I make the DC higher. But
Nailed it.
anyone can look at a map, except for Nil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce would look, but I'm not gonna hit roll. He's
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna
good.
Look like
Super good.
Yeah.
6.
yeah.
What
Bruce
type
would just
of-
look like
What type
he
of check
knows
was
what
it?
he's doing.
Survival.
Survival.
Oh, I'm not especially good at those, you know.
Are any of you gonna be able to read the map?
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
I don't.
I'm not especially good at those, you know, just generally good.
it's decent. Able to read and know north, south, east, and west.
I was in the Dale for a long time. It was traumatic.
We did not even play that long. We lasted like 2 months.
Yeah, I know.
But like
But those
now,
Outbears, man.
I think I'm ready. I think I want to do an Icewind Dale campaign. Like I feel different about it. I've learned, I guess, apparently dropping secrets is not an okay thing to do, even though I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. But and I gave outs. But I digress. You are able. Do you all know who you're looking for in Arsbarg?
Do we specifically remember this time? No.
I
That's the
know
question.
above game.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I just say it?
I mean, whoever has the package would definitely know. So yeah, you can say it. I feel like you all.
Yeah,
would know.
we're looking for Graf, and for Shadow Brandy is going to him,
Mm-hmm.
and we were told specifically not to mention rude to him at all.
So you easily locate Glarf's house. It's by the Sea Fisher's Docks on the map, which is the docks the Sea Fishers Dock specifically is an area where a lot of people gather and, basically a tavern. So that is pretty well marked on there.
Glarth, hello.
Oh, we're going straight there. I
Yeah.
mean, in addition, which you can still go straight there, like, you would also, if there's anything you're looking for in this town, this is probably one of the larger places you've been to. It has about 3,000 people in it and is a pretty poppin' port. So, like, if you're looking for a shop, looking for any shopping or anything, that is there. But are we going Glarf's first before anything else?
I am gonna go find a souvenir for Bubba, because didn't we promise him a souvenir on the way back?
You're right. Bubba.
I'm surprised I remembered that, because I didn't write it down
I
in
don't
my
even
notes.
fucking know who Bubba is.
He was the mayor of one of the tiny places
One of
we
the
went
tiny
to.
towns that we went to.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
who you're referring to and where, just
Yeah,
hidden
I
up on
mean,
nine.
he was the hillbilly. I
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I forgot the detail of you all promising to get him a trinket.
Neil keeps his promises.
I love that.
Does Nil?
For the most part.
Oh.
We're gonna ignore that time I lied to that giant.
I love that you think that I was actually referring to a specific anything.
Oh. Well, Neil tries to keep his promises. He is a redemption paladin.
All right.
And Bubba was a nice guy.
So, is anyone else going with Nil to try to find a trinket?
Yeah. I'll tag along.
Yeah, you find a shop, and I mean, it's pretty ordinary, anything that you would expect to find in a general store you find, but you are shocked to see the price tag on things. They are, in fact, more than what you can remember last paying for any item. Is there anything besides the wanting to find something for Bubba that anyone would be looking for?
I don't think so.
I can't think of any mundane things Bruce would really want.
Okay. Going into the shop, you do see, in the window, that
How much is that dog in the window?
no, right? Okay, let me actually do this.
No, it's a bad idea to
Can-
give anybody a pet.
Each of you roll me a D100.
Yeah. Yeah, these are it.
Wow.
44. I'll walk mine in for chat so it was just recorded.
Okay, so I've got a 57, a 9, 44, and a 49. Okay, give me 1 second. As you are looking around, the first thing that you all notice that there's like this kind of like display area, if you will, with some items, and you see what looks to be a very clearly fake looking, but like a treasure map. But like looking at it, whoever made this made it so it was like indecipherable. You can't really understand at all what it's saying. There is a huge X marking the spot though, so that kind of helps. The next thing you notice is that there is this mechanical canary that is inside of this really intricate crafted lamp. It actually looks like the lamp would be something that like Cog would have been able to craft, because it appears to be made by gnomes. You also notice that there is a silver spoon with the letter B engraved on it. And the last thing that you notice is you see this really interesting necklace made of rope, and upon looking at it closely, you see that it looks like it has 4 mummified elf fingers.
Yeah,
Oh.
I bet you I dwarf made that one.
Nil approves.
I was just gonna say, Nil, you might like this one over here.
Oh, tempted, but probably not.
You do also see, in the same thing, you see a short sword that is on display, with a hefty price tag of 100 gold for it.
Might be silvered. But I don't. So, because what do people collect? I know, like, when I go places, I always buy, like, a shot glass. Or, like, a magnet. I know
Yeah.
spoon. I've
A
seen,
bell.
like the little spoons. Like, the decorated spoons. And, like, plates. I know people can collect plates from places, so maybe the spoon?
I think the spoon is a great idea. It's very ornate. It's got like a little bee on it for Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
Would be perfect. I'd say go with the spoon.
Yep. I think we're gonna buy the spoon, though I am gonna ask how much that elf finger necklace is, just out of curiosity. I'm not gonna buy it, but I just want to know.
All right.
What-
You see
It's a good
the
elf finger necklace pricing, yeah.
Yeah.
you see as the owner of the shop comes forward. He is bundled up. Even though you're inside, it is still extremely cold here. And at this point, all of you are in winter, cold weather clothing. Is that correct? You put on your jacket for the Leskin deliverers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce would have reluctantly.
Being forced to wear the uniforms.
Yeah, with what actually, can Bruce go around with just that jacket unbuttoned, like no shirt or anything on under it?
Yeah, because I know I modified the rules on your cold resistance or whatever it's called and stuff, but yeah, I think that
Yeah.
is fine to do.
Yep.
Yeah. So the spoon is caught your eye. I see. You see as this man comes around the corner. He has a very nice full beard. His hair is kind of short on the short side, receding a little bit as he comes around. But other than that, he's about 5'9", and he looks. This are you wanting to get the spoon, or is there something else? The necklace, I think, has also caught your eye, or do you need
I'm
a
gonna
sword?
make sure my ears are like covered before. It's like, yes. How much is that necklace?
It's so hard to put a price on something like this. What would you be willing to pay for that necklace?
Free.
No.
Just a joke.
Oh.
Just a joke.
As my mom always said, if you have to ask the price, I guess you can't afford it. So we'll just skip over the necklace.
No, you can afford. I was thinking a necklace like that. I mean, it only is going to be valuable for certain people. So, how does 10 silver sound for that necklace?
Oh, where did you get it?
I have all of my fingers, and I'm not an elf, so I didn't get it from me.
Yeah. I figured. How long has it been in your possession?
You know, it actually came with the shop when I bought it.
Interesting.
It just felt bad. I don't like wasting things. It's hard to get, interesting items to sell. So I thought maybe some kid or someone would like it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But
I
let's go
wanna-
back to the spoon.
I want to
real quick.
insight check this guy
Okay.
if I can.
He made the necklace.
Oh yeah, no, that's a nat one.
What do you think what kind of vibe do you think you were picking up from him?
I think the vibe that I'm picking up from him is based on the nat one. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, based on that, I think he seems totally up and up.
Yeah. He's a
100%.
professional businessman.
Yeah.
He's just trying to
Oh,
make
well,
a
no,
living.
thank you. I appreciate your time with that. No, we could probably get.
Yeah,
that
but I
if
feel.
we want.
I mean, I feel a little bad. We just spent like more than half our party's gold on, making me.
Oh, don't worry
Yeah.
about that. I know I've got it, and I'm gonna open my little satchel, and I'm gonna like show it to Nil, trying to like hide it from the trader. Be like, look, we're good. We're good.
Where did you
We're
get
fine.
that?
I'll tell you
You know
later.
what?
It's okay. Shh.
You know what?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
close
think I
my
want to
little-
know.
Okay,
So,
great.
okay.
So if you want it, we can get it. Is what I'm saying.
I really do want it.
I'm gonna turn around.
Damn.
I'm gonna slam 15 silver on the table, and I'll be like, "We'll take it. We'll take it.
And put it in a pretty package for the lady to go.
Yes, please."
It is yours. Anything else that you would like?
Oh, I
Well,
don't know. Nil, what do you
this-
want?
The spoon. We'll take the spoon as well. We got to make sure we get Bubba a present on the way back.
The spoon is because it's fancy. It is 7 copper pieces.
We
Quite
gave him 15
expensive
silver,
for
right?
it.
So that's more than enough to cover the necklace and the spoon. So
Yeah.
we'll just take
Yeah.
both.
Wait,
Uh,
how much was how much was the spoon? I thought you said it was. I thought you said the necklace was 15.
No,
No, it
necklace
was
is
Necklace
10.
was
10.
10.
Oh, it was 10. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Is there?
I thought you said it was 15.
Unfortunately, is there anything else
No,
that
that's
you all would
okay.
like? You change?
No.
No. Yeah, actually, we are a little tight. I don't know if you can tell, but we are mail delivery types.
Great. He gives you back the exact change that he needs to give you back, but I'm not mathing to tell you what that is.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
So
4 silver, 3 copper is our change.
Sweet.
there you go.
I don't even have to bust out my abacus.
He-
Funny
I don't know.
story
The
about
merchant
your
should have
abacus.
busted out his abacus.
Yeah, he probably should have. Funny story about abaci.
Abaci.
Somebody asked in our teacher chat if a student could use a dictionary on a not a state test, but basically kind of like that. And someone's like, no, and I was like, oh, but what about an abacus? Should I be telling them to put those away? And I only could recall what an abacus is or was, because like I never used that word because of you and D&D, Heather. So thank you.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome for the
I
random
brought
shit
laughter,
Kendra
yeah.
has.
I brought laughter to the chat because we concluded if a kid knew what an abacus was, they were more than welcome to use it on their test.
I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else that the group would like? He goes, do you all have any? We just got this sword. It's very nicely made, 100 gold dipped in the finest of silver. Any takers on that?
Do we need a silvered sword, Neil? Should we be concerned about that?
I
If you don't
mean-
need it, it's no problem. It's just it seems
Well, hold on.
you're
hold
shopping.
on.
I mean, it is
Can I-
market price for a silvered sword, so it's not like it's been. I want to make can I inspect the sword to make sure it's actually silvered and not like silver plated, or no, I guess silver plated would like not just like dyed silver or something, or just super polish.
It's just diet silver.
Diet. Yeah. Roll
Yeah,
investigation
we don't
as
want
you're
the
looking
silver
over.
coming off after a
Oh.
couple slashes, right?
Investigation. We'll see what this does. I'm not exactly the best.
You take a look at the sword, and it's extremely interesting to you in the fact that it seems as though, like, yes, it is silvered, but it's silvered like more at the top of the blade than like down lower. So like getting use of the silvered part of the sword would be a pretty hard feat to do.
So it's poorly made.
Like they
I'm
only
just
put a
gonna.
little bit of silver on the top, and then the rest is looks to be kind of, you're not exactly sure what they've used, but like they've put something on it to give it that silvery appearance.
That's what I
Silver for
figured,
stabbing
considering the
only.
price of everything else, and I don't know if Neil would know this. Just knowing this, like as a player, it costs 100 gold to silver a sword. So the
And that
fact that
means
they're
they're
only
giving away the sword for the price of the silver.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like pat my sword and be like, "Nah, I've already got one."
I'm allergic to silver.
I just sold one of these earlier. Are you sure you're not interested?
Thank God the captain bought these swords.
You
Yeah, no,
sold one of these earlier? How many do you have?
I have a couple more in the back. I'm pretty certain that if you are looking for a few.
It may not be any of my business, but how many did you sell?
I only, like recently, or what do you mean?
Yeah, earlier today.
I sold, one earlier.
Oh, okay.
I think, to someone, from, yeah, they were wearing a jacket like yours. Real,
That was my
tall,
next question.
brute looking, fella.
Oh.
God, Magnus.
What
You
do you
think
think
he'd
that
be
they would
smarter?
look very good without a shirt on type? Like if they ran
Well,
out
I
in the
mean,
middle of the night, not fully,
yeah, I could be
kind of
persuaded to
grizzled,
be.
muscular.
I could be persuaded to be interested in someone of this individual. Not usually my type, but for him, yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah, then we know exactly who that was. Thank you for your time. And you're welcome for our patronage.
God, you're one of those customers.
He
I spent hundreds of dollars in this shop. Sir,
is
this is the
old.
first time I've seen you.
Don't forget, Pistachio's a boomer, guys.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
true. Because the other one I was thinking of
Right.
is like, I've been coming here for 20 years. Sir, I've only owned this shop for 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No, we've got a delivery to make. We can't be spending more time, but thank you for your time, sir.
Not a problem.
I'm just gonna run, walk out the store as fast as I
Yeah,
can.
just gonna
I've
leave.
got my necklace and a spoon for Bubba.
Necklace and a spoon for Bubba. Hell yeah. Where's where did Wyatt and Bruce go?
Meat.
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 Can I have a perception roll from everyone?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Perception and
I did good.
Oh,
Good.
I got lower. I got lower than my
What?
passive.
but I dirty 20. I'm just trying to remember if I have a here a barbarian thing for perception, which I don't. So what's a dirty 20?
Right. As you all are walking through the town, you keep having like feelings that there's someone following you, but every time you turn around or like when you come out of the shop and you're trying to scan, like you don't notice anyone. It's just, you know, that feeling like the hair standing up on the back of your neck that someone's looking at you. It's like that. Like you get the sense that you're not alone, but you are unable to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, so here Bruce's danger sense is tingling.
Right.
What,
Where would you like to go next?
We need to drop off this brandy, and then I don't know. Is there anything else that needs to happen while we're here?
No.
Ooh, that is not the map for
Uh,
me. I clicked on one of my maps and it's the one where everything's on fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know, but there's one thing we should probably look at above game, but Bruce won't be thinking of it at all, and it is to get sealed weapons just in case.
It'll be fine.
Well, Heather had to ruin it by telling me that the price of them is just to get it made is 100, and that just didn't seem right to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because this thing said that he was willing to take 75 for it, and I was like, I'm gonna adjust this.
Oh, yeah, I only know that because I was in my old Wednesday game. The DM highly suggested we get silvered weapons, and my character was the only one that did. So I was the only one with a silvered weapon for a fight against, I don't remember what it was. So I was the only one doing damage.
Well, I also think it's interesting. I don't think any of you walked away with any of the silvered weapons from the werewolf attack in Tuesday Curse of Strahd.
No, we have arrows.
Yeah.
So I still have, I think, 2 left, and I think Castellan has a couple left. 1 or
Yeah.
2 left as well.
All right. The group then is going to Glars. Is that where we want to go?
Yep.
Yep.
So as you walk past the why am I forgetting what it's called? The tavern, the Sea Fisher's Docks. You continue going past and you come a little bit out of the town itself. You come to a small little cabin. It looks pretty rough condition. And you can see like outside there's a small garden. It is sitting on, and when we get to the map, it will not look like ice or snow, but it is covered in ice and snow. There's a rowboat sitting on top of the frozen iced water, and you can see outside there's also like a small well that's outside as well. As well. What would you like to do?
Knock
Bruce
on
is
the door and
blind.
Yeah,
shout
I'd say we
delivery, I
head right
guess.
inside. Not that he's expecting us, but we can announce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be knocking?
I'd knock. I've got the package.
Okay. Yep. So as you arrive and you stand in front of this little shack, it looks to only be about 10 feet in all dimensions, and you can see it's made of simple wooden walls. There's a wreath of pine branches bound in fishing line decorating the door. It's the only decoration you can see in this humble dwelling, and you knock and you can see a pale dragonborn face that's peering out the window. As he answers the door, as you knock, who are you? What can I do?
We're the Luskin Deliverers.
Luskin Deliverers, I'm not interested. I've got enough
Oh,
pamphlets.
no, no, well, we have something for you. And I'll produce the bottle.
You see him kind of squinting through. Then you do hear as the door unlocks and opens, and you've a gift. I didn't order this from the books. And he reaches for the bottle of brandy.
I hand it off to him. No, it's not a gift. It's a mail delivery. We're a delivery service, so we're couriers. So this is from someone to you. You do know how mail works.
Yes. He's
Okay.
actually not an idiot. I just play it for him. You see like that? He's old and
Well,
you
no, I
know,
wasn't sure.
disgruntled.
Not that I didn't think he was an idiot. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if he was like a paranoid person.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, no,
like
that
off the
is-
grid.
That is you were reading that exactly right. So
Yeah.
there
Okay,
you go.
cool. Yeah.
He takes it Shadowdale brandy. He
Yes.
pauses as he looks, and it seems as though he is lost in a long forgotten memory, and he kind of chokes back a bit. There's only one person who would have sent this to me. Huh. Did he send it to you? No, he wouldn't have. No, he absolutely would not have. He kind of scratches his head in thought. So I know Pistachio knocked on the door. Would anyone be standing beside Pistachio, behind? Like, what are we thinking for?
I'd be behind Pistachio.
Yeah,
I
Bruce
would be behind fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, Bruce would have been behind Pistachio as well.
Okay, so
You can just draw a party conga line.
Yeah, pretty
well,
much.
so
Yeah,
would it be? Because I mean, like, you're standing outside of a house, so Pistachio, and then like Nil and Bruce, and then behind them Wyatt.
Sort of like a diamond
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fine by me.
Yeah,
diamond
Pistachio. Pistachio is just flanked by two strong men.
So are we wanting to be
Little rabbit.
flanking
It's
Pistachio then, or behind? Because those are
It's
different.
Yeah, I was meaning behind. Like Pistachio.
On the wings.
Then,
On the wings.
back on the wings.
Okay, perfect. Yep, I'll do it that way. So yeah,
Diagonal.
the diamond going on.
Yep.
Okay. As you all are standing and talking, and he's clearly like lost. Would you all offer up who gave it to you, or not so much?
To me, it seems like he knows. So
He knows.
He knows. So I would just kind of let him sit and reminisce in that.
Okay, let me do one thing, and we're at like a really good stopping point. As you are standing and like going through with the delivery, I need that not to be a thing. Oh my gosh, I've opened too many tabs.
The bane of every DM. I'll be honest with you, buddy.
Truly.
Okay. As you all are standing and talking, you, Wyatt, being at the back, you turn around just in time as a sword comes striking at you, and you're able to nimbly jump out of the way, but you do suddenly stand confronted by the were-rat from the previous night.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, and that will be where we stop for the day. So we will pick up with finishing this. All right. If you tuned in, thank you all for watching as we continue delivering packages and seeing where we end up getting to. We will see you all next time.
Yeah,
Bye,
see you
everybody.
next time, chat.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.